Someone has entered the dragon's den. Here we go. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Zaggertastic stream. It is I, your friend, the one, the only Z, a single Zaggard, and I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, noon, night, evening, whatever time it is for you. Today, Welcome back to the Dragon's Den, my friends, and we are joined with the mythology guy, aka...
That guy who lives kinda nearby, but not that much nearby anymore, but is also on YouTube.
Yeah,
That's what's written on the driver's license I don't have.
Yeah, so welcome back.
And today we're playing Spider-Man.
Okay, I'm
because
cool with
we're
that.
Going West African theme today. Anansi, baby!
Yes, Anansi, let's do it!
Nah, fuck you.
Oh, I want to play
Fuck
Spider-Man.
you, it doesn't matter what you want.
Spider-Man's better than this
say
game.
to you what my father used to say to me. Shut the fuck up!
Did he say that?
Yeah, that's how he got me to stop throwing my peas off my high chair.
Okay, Bill Burr. Anyways. Oh, this is on.
Anyways. You like listening to yourself? Is that what you like?
No, why is this not going down?
Fucking narcissist.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. How are you all doing? Hi, Dogo Ran 96. I want a hamburger.
Yes, true. I got the semi-annual haircut.
Yeah, he got his semi-annual haircut.
Seriously, I only get it cut like twice a year.
I try to go like once every month if I can.
Yeah, because you're a short hair simpleton. I, however, am a field of wheat.
Simpleton?
Yeah.
Okay, how much...
Conformist, you.
How much do you style your hair?
I don't have to. It
Yeah, okay,
falls into place beautifully and naturally.
If that were true, you wouldn't need it cut.
Because I'm not some goddamn simpleton.
Yes, because it's simple to do.
It's because if I don't cut the hair, it will become too powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Who needs Darkseid in their cookies when you can have dragons and bacon? True.
What the fuck are they talking about in there?
Well, someone was talking about bacon and...
who's Durgoran?
New follower.
Oh, awesome. Hello, Durgoran. I'm the mythology guy.
Yeah, clearly you're here for me, not for him.
Yeah. Surely I will now get more audience members as a result.
Yeah, so this is what will reach you to 700,000.
I like how we're in the Duat, and to do the trial of Anubis, we need to leave the Duat and go back to the real world where Anubis would be.
That is... yeah, okay. Sure, why not? Yep,
What was the last pharaoh we fought? I think we fought
Alpha.
Akhenaten.
Yeah, we just fought...
Yeah, we just took down Akhenaten.
Did we barely beat him?
Actually, he was easier to beat, I think, than Nefertiti was.
Okay.
But we have to finish clearing out the Duat. Like, I want to see what this side mission is. Gods or Kree? Oh yeah, I remember. This was like a treasure area where I couldn't frickin' figure out how to fucking find the fucking treasure.
Oh, right. We were trying to find it.
And then... so, you know, because there's only so much time in the day, especially in so much time in the death. Fuck that treasure. I don't care about it.
Yeah, it's a dead person's treasure. It doesn't mean
But
anything.
I'm doing the side missions. We are in the mythical part of the game, so we're doing all the mythical shit. We finally found it.
We found it all. We finally got there. It only took a year.
The rule of this Let's Play stream is we do the mythical things. That's why we did the hidden mummy area in the main game, which was really cool. That's why we did the Final Fantasy meteor.
Yeah, that's mythology.
Whatever the fuck was going on with that.
Yeah, that was... I don't know.
And that's why we did the Trial of Sobek, and we will eventually do the Trials of Sekhmet and Anubis. Sobek is the easiest of the three, so that's why we beat that one, and we'll beat the other two eventually. And we're doing all the Curse of the Pharaoh shit. Because this shit is fucking cool. It's so cool that they have 4 different afterlives, and like I love these statues and these designs and this kind of shit.
It's Ra, the sun god.
The warriors and the scorpions and the bawbirds and the mummies. This is what I live for. I live for this.
The only thing I want is more. I just want...
Honestly, yeah. I just want a whole game that's like this, that goes even deeper into it. Why are you attacking me?
Remember, because you're the living. You're not supposed to be here.
But, you know, I'm getting sick and tired of this whole you don't belong in this neighborhood.
Okay, first of all.
I am going to press charges. Right in the butt. We just continue that. You know, we don't even have... The game is literally gift wrapping this whole like narrative for us.
Yes, it was
stabbing bandit.
Because it's true. It wasn't... We didn't make it up. This is part of the story.
I'd just like to tell you about our Lord and Savior.
The butt stabbing bandit.
Oh, Jeez, he really didn't want to hear about it. Our arrows are so upgraded. The arrow went into his head and burst into flames, and then his body immediately decayed. That's how you know we have end-game shit on.
What the? They have jails in the afterlife? What?
Why?
Why is there a jail in the
that
afterlife?
overkill, literally? Like, why don't you just give the soul to Amit? That's one thing that made me sad is Amit never appears in this DLC. I was really hoping she would.
You're telling me there's no giant crocodile lady?
Yeah. Honestly, like, it's sad. When I first saw that we get to go into the duat when I first played this, I was like, please let Amit show up. Amit doesn't show up. It's still really cool, but I would have fucking loved that.
Ostrich said your hair will become sentient if it gets too long. Also, question of the day, do you think the new Ubisoft Pirate game will be good? Let's see what everybody's answers are. Answers!
I want it to be good, but I don't have a lot of faith in Ubisoft.
Alpha's answer is, didn't know they were making a new pirate game. Awesome Gal's answer is, what new pirate game?
Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones, look it up. It looks good, but things are easy to look.
Development is not going well.
Yeah, there's a lot of development hell.
Okay, so we have to bring Kui home. Apparently, like, there's a Nubian warriors all over the place just attacking me because I don't look like I belong in this neighborhood, but there's only one guy guarding the actual prison. Honestly, these are fairly accurate Akhenaten statues. Like, I've seen Akhenaten statues and I had to like research them more in order to like direct one of our artists to draw Akhenaten for the game. And yeah, that's pretty much exactly how he's depicted. So cool.
At least they did the research in that.
Yeah.
I feel like
and I love the touch of having Akhenaten on Androsphinxes around this area too.
Here's my one thing. When it came to the world building and all that stuff, they clearly did their research. But when it came to actually writing the story for this game and making, leveling good, they were.
Didn't feel like anything.
That was clearly Ubisoft, the developer, coming in and being like, make it this way so that way people will play that game more. And then the developers were like, I guess we have to, because they clearly wanted to make something good here, and then it just.
Yeah. I like how this guy's trying to tell Bayek stuff, and Bayek's like, hush, old man, you are nearly home. What do you mean nearly home? We're still 137 meters away, and, like, we only moved a little bit before Bayek said, you are nearly home.
He's just trying to lie to him to keep him alive.
He's just trying to shut this guy up. He's like, shut up. I don't actually care about your struggle. I just want the XP I will get as a result of this.
Basically a new AC Black Flag,
Honestly, just a new AC Black Flag would be phenomenal, because AC Black Flag is a fantastic game.
The thing is, we don't know anything about what the gameplay will be like.
Can I get you on this boat?
I think if you move the boat closer, you can.
Yeah, maybe. Alright, here we go. Get on the boat.
But you can swim?
You can't stand, but you can swim. Get on the boat, asshole. Come on. Come on!
Come on.
You're pissing me off. I will rear this boat into you.
I think you have to move the boat, like, right next to the shore so you can walk up onto it.
What? You asshole! What the hell?
He's like, I'm dying.
I'm doing this not too close or the boat will fall apart. Fucking escort mission. He went deeper into the water when I joined. It's like, oh, help me, I can't do anything. Fuck you. See, I'm not putting you down gently. That's what you get. Okay, now the boat is gonna rear. Okay. Yeah, I fucking love pirates, so I really want a fantastic pirate game.
Andrew.
Are you fucking serious?
Okay, looks like it's still holding together.
Okay, we're good.
Just go slowly.
Because otherwise I would have had to wait for this asshole to swim. Okay. Being very careful.
It's all naval battle. We don't know if it's going to be...
Actually, here's the thing. They originally said it's all naval battle, then they said, oh, never mind, we're going to add in human stuff too. And then they said, never mind, it's going to be all naval battle again. And they said, never mind, there's going to be human stuff too. And now we have no fucking idea what they're doing. It's one of the things that's really hurting the development cycle for this game is they don't know what they're doing.
So basically, it might be all naval battle. It might not be all naval battle.
I don't want it to be all naval battle. I want definitive pirate game. Now, what I really want, I don't think Ubisoft is gonna do, which is I just want the pirate version of Red Dead Redemption, basically. Here's the thing: Ubisoft is capable of doing that. They just won't do it. Is the thing. Ubisoft, like, management over there is fucking terrible, and you know they're gonna fill it with fucking microtransactions.
If we're lucky, they won't fill it with too many microtransactions.
I swear they're gonna sell, like, you can get premium golden cannons for, like, this currency. Oh, and you can purchase fiery cannonballs for this much. It's like, fuck off. Alright, you happy you're... Wow. You sure you want to go home? Your house is kind of shitty.
Yeah, even in the afterlife, this is a pretty bad house.
You need to, like, file a complaint with Anubis. You got kind of the raw end of the deal here. This is a house? Where's the bathroom?
You got a whole temple with spiders everywhere.
That's for making me wait. Are you kidding me? Do I have to set you down like a gentleman? Fuck you. I don't like you.
Yeah, you have to place him down.
There. Are we good? Oh my god. Wow, this game's like, no, you don't get to be rude.
You don't get to be an asshole. There's no player.
You will do it. You will come back and do it again like you mean.
We're Ubisoft. We don't know what player choice is.
The second we get home, you're perfectly capable of standing up.
Oh my god, Awesome Gal. Thank you for gifting another Tier 1 sub to Autumn Leaves. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Awesome Gal is continuing to be one of the greatest patrons here. So thank you so much. You are such a sweet person. I'm so glad you joined our streams.
Aww. That's so nice. They whisper as I sleep. I hear them talking shit about me. I hear them putting my fingers in the cup of water so I will let them.
Happy to be here. I'm glad you're happy to be here.
Cat gasps for air. No, just hold the cat under the water.
What about the cats for snares?
What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know. Thank you, Alpha, for the 40,000 to the party game.
We got a new quest. Alright. The Blue Hawk lies with the forgotten treasure. The Ibis? Didn't we already kill the Ibis?
This is his brother. Steven.
Oh, wait. Actually, how cool would it have been to run into, like, the souls of the Order that you slew in the main
that
game?
would be fucking cool.
See, Ubisoft, what the hell? Easy ideas right there.
Yeah, and you could reuse assets.
Yeah.
It would save you so much time. But
say they're raising the pharaohs and like they're trying to make the dead walk the earth because, you know that because they don't want to be judged in death, and then have it end with like you have to go find Amit, and like, you know, they've put Amit to sleep or some shit, I don't know. And you wake Amit up and the final cutscene is just Amit devouring them all.
We should just make a video game.
We should really make video games because we're better than Ubisoft. And it's not narcissistic for me to say that because that right now that's not a super...
That's not a high bar.
Because, and people are like, hey, are you saying you can make better games than Ubisoft? No, I'm saying Ubisoft is greedy and stupid a lot of the time.
Yeah, look, if they weren't greedy about every little thing and they listen to their community and their developers who need a break...
They just hate their community, I feel like.
If you don't pay them money, they don't like you.
The only good thing I can say about Ubisoft is they don't like blacklist reviewers or anything. Like, no matter how much shit you talk about them, they'll still invite you to like presentations and shit. So that's cool.
That is cool, but that should just be something you have. Everybody should do that.
Yeah, they should, but you know, most companies do not do that. Like Angry Joe talked about it. He's like, I talk shit about Ubisoft a lot, and they're still super nice to me. They send me like codes and they invite me to shit. Whereas like I was praising Bethesda for years, then when I said something bad about Fallout 76, I was blacklisted the next day.
Oh my God, Bethesda! You used to be one of the. Wait, oh, there's a thing that'll pull you straight up. I think if in between the two statues.
What you're saying is we need to be lazy. No, this is not a thing that will pull me straight up. It's just an easier way to get up there, you asshole.
I thought the pole had a string.
How dare you direct me to an easier way to get up there, making me think it was going to be even easier. Whoa. Ma'am. Your thing is kind of showing.
Yeah, put on some pants.
Ooh, and there it is again. Woo, I mean, You know, you do you.
It is the afterlife. Porn is free here.
There's no judgment here. You already had your heart-weighing judgment happen. Oh, it's all the way. Oh.
It's on the giant wooden stick.
The bloodless titan. Sobek, I must slay your
Want to
son?
hear my idea?
Where did that come from, Bayek?
Do you want to hear his idea for a Disney-themed Kamen Rider?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Finding the souls of the killed Order members in here wouldn't make sense because not all of them were Egyptians.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, but
the Egyptian ones.
Yeah, you could find the Egyptian ones. Maybe not all of them, but a good majority, right?
Yeah. Yeah, like most of them were Egyptian. Like you could say, yeah, okay, like Flavius and whatever Seneca, whatever the hell his name was, aren't here. But most of them were Egyptian, so you could have those ones here. And you could have that be part of the plot, like since the three highest members wouldn't be here, it's like you could have maybe there's a power vacuum in their order now.
Alpha has a pretty good point. Made a pretty good point about what Ubisoft does. I would change only one part of it. I'll read you what he said, and then I'll tell you how I would change it. He said Ubisoft has a good idea. Then they milk that idea to death. Then they milk the corpse until it pisses fans off, and then they milk it even more.
Yeah.
And what I would change with that is the whole up to the part with they milk the corpse until it pisses fans off. That part is true, and then the next part I would change it to they find a new thing and they put makeup on it to make the new thing look like the previous thing and milk that one to death.
Oh god.
What's the Roman version of Hades? The afterlife? I'm pretty sure it's still called Hades, isn't it?
I don't know if it's still called Hades.
Maybe it's called Pluto.
But you know, like
or the underworld.
The god's Roman name is Pluto, so maybe that has something to do with it. You know what's funny is Greek mythology has another god named Plutus, and in Roman mythology they basically merged Hades and Plutus together, and that's why he's called Pluto now. Because in Greek myth, yeah, Hades is god of the underworld, and Plutus is god of wealth. Whereas in Roman mythology, Pluto is just god of both. That's why a lot of people think, hey, in Greek mythology, his name isn't actually Hades, his name is Plutus. It's like, no, that's a separate god.
Oh, I've never heard that before until now.
Yeah, it's good. Well, I guess, yeah, you haven't, but, like, people comment that on my shit. They're like, Hades is the name of the place, not the guy. It's like, no, it's both. Just like in Norse mythology, Hel and Helheim. Yeah. Like, a lot of like mythologies will name places after the like god who rules them.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's a perfectly regular thing that's done. Just because you're like, oh no, Hades is the name of the place, not the god. Because I saw this other name, Plutus. It's like that's a different god. It's like I know it's confusing, but there's how it works. There's your answer.
See, if someone tells you that and then you correct them, they go, oh okay, I was wrong. Then that's fine. But if then they start fighting with you, it's
if
like
they start fucking fighting with you, just okay.
You clearly just don't give a fuck.
You just have your mind made up.
What?
Our enemy, she weeps. The beautiful one weeps eternal, for she loved a heretic. Nefertiti, your husband is our enemy. His name reviled, his faith reviled. Amun shall rise from the ashes of the This feels like one of Nefertiti's friends trying to like cheer.
Who wrote this? Who decided to go to the underworld, held such a big grudge, wrote this plaque, and then put it underwater?
Maybe it was originally above water, but like some Venice shit happened over here.
In the underworld?
Okay. Yeah, Anubis, you want to get on that?
I have power over the dead, not over water. That is, who's the water god in Egypt?
There's a ton of water gods in Egypt because there's like a god for every river. Sobek is a water god. Nephthys is a water god, and it goes on.
Huh, okay. Speaking of, isn't there a river Nephthys in Egypt?
There might be.
So, named after the god.
Most likely, yeah. So, then, does that mean people are going to say, oh, no, there is no Nephthys, because that's the name of a river, not a god? It's like, it's both. I don't think I've been down here. Maybe this is how I get to that goddamn treasure.
Pluto is Hades the god. Pluto is Hades the god, so I'm sure Rome just called it Underworld. They might have just called it the Underworld.
They might have.
I'm just assuming.
Yeah, but the question was because in Greek mythology they also sometimes called their underworld Hades. So that's why the question was. So did the Romans like refer to their underworld as Pluto since they have Pluto. Instead.
Yeah.
It's like I've never heard of that, so I don't think they.
I would assume that you're right, Alpha, that it is just the underworld.
Yeah, that would be my thought too.
The only way for us to know
I
is...
think I've already been in here actually. Damn it. Yeah, you'd have go ask an ancient Roman, and then we'll know.
yeah. Go when you find us an ancient Roman. You can prove it by having him read Latin to us, because nobody knows how to read Latin. I mean, we know what the words say, but we don't know how they're supposed to sound.
We do know pig Latin.
You alright there, buddy?
Hey,
Hey, I just came here for a
I guess
swim.
you're just having some recreation, huh?
Yeah, I just came here.
I guess it is kind of narcissistic for me to think I'm the only one who does this.
Oh, yeah.
There goes another guy. All right, yeah, you guys have fun. Cool.
Or are they running from something?
Oh, and there's another one. You never see that in games. You never see any other human characters swimming unless you push them into the water.
Yeah, so this is a nice addition.
How interesting would that be in, like, Horizon Forbidden West if while you're swimming underwater you encounter some other hunters swimming underwater? It's like, yeah, we're looking for those collectibles too. You're not the only one.
That technically is the story point in Horizon Forbidden West in that the Poseidon area.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
Because they're trying
They're
to...
literally, like, diving for, like, treasure and shit. I am going to conquer the underworld.
What do you mean we don't know how Latin sounds? Well, because Latin... Nobody who was alive passed down the way Latin is supposed to sound. There's no official way to pronunciate the Latin words. We know what the words...
Pronunciate?
Yeah.
You mean pronounce?
You can say pronunciate. I'm pretty sure that's a word.
You merge the word pronounce and enunciate together. I don't think that's a word.
Maybe you don't know. Are you a
Those
word?
are two different words that mean completely different things.
Not necessarily.
Pronounce is how you say something. Enunciate just means you're saying it clearly.
I mean, you use them in junction. Anyways, the point is, we don't know how each Latin word is supposed to sound. Genuine question for the mythology guy: did you get like a formal education for mythology, or just a fan and have accumulated knowledge over time?
Just a fan who's accumulated.
Look,
knowledge
we
over
both
time.
did not finish college.
The truth, yeah, I dropped out of college. I wasn't getting anywhere with it, and I never actually took a dedicated mythology class. Now, granted, if there was one in my college, I would have taken it because I actually wanted to, but I didn't go to like a special university. I got really bad grades in high school, so I went to a city college, and I even dropped out of that city college. So I was never a good student. Granted, though, when we had mythology class in high school, I aced the shit out of that. So there is that.
Now
but the truth is, all my myth knowledge is self-taught. Yeah. What were you saying?
I was gonna say, now this doesn't mean we recommend you try to self-teach but
I mean, I think you can learn a
you
lot
can.
from self-teaching, but like I do think like this doesn't discredit people who do get a formal education like on it. I'm sure there's a lot more to be learned from that. Like, I'm just, it wasn't for me. That kind
just remember, getting a formal education is still going to most likely help you a lot more than
I think it is easier to learn things nowadays than it has ever been in history, like with or without school. I'm kind of especially without school because of the internet and everything.
I'm not necessarily saying the knowledge part. It's more how you can use that to a financial benefit. Because having a degree really does help more than not having one, just because of the way society is.
I honestly never thought of myself as a smart person because I always did terribly in school. And when I made the channel, I wasn't making it with an intention like, hey, I'm an expert on mythology. That's why, I didn't call the channel like the mythology professor or anything like that. I just saw myself as like a guy who's into myths. So that's why I called it the mythology guy.
Yeah, just
like
just a guy.
That's it. But then, so many people have commented, oh, you've taught me so much, I've learned so much from you, and it feels really good to see that, and it's like, yeah, life can surprise you sometimes.
Yeah, sounds about right. Let's see. There's a load of videos on YouTube telling us how Romans spoke Latin. videos are gonna be wrong then, because literally there's no. It's not. It's not universally accepted how the words are supposed to be pronounced.
You know what? You know what I've realized. So remember in the main game how we were saying, "Wow, looting from the dead is horrible," and then we would do the exact same thing and be like, "Oh, it's okay when we do it." We have graduated to literally going where the dead live in the afterlife and still stealing their shit and getting rewarded for it.
Clearly, the gods want us to do that.
This is why the Anubians don't want us here. Like, get the fuck out! You're gonna steal shit. Why? Because of my race? It's like, what's that scene in Men in Black 3? Just because you see a black man driving a nice car doesn't mean it's stolen. I mean, well, I did steal that one, but not because I'm black. That's exactly what's happening here.
That's not why. Listen, it's just because I'm a thief.
It's not because I'm black, it's because I'm a bad person.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean all blacks are bad people. I just am one.
I never saw Men in Black 3. Now I kind of want to watch it.
Yeah, it's all right.
I did hear it was fun.
Both the Men in Black sequels are just all right, in my opinion.
Okay, if you say so.
I'm not weighing in on this Latin thing because I honestly don't know the answer to it. I'm just taking your word for it.
I mean, it's just because that's what I was told by a professor at one point.
So now it is time to face this mummy. A real battle of honor. A man versus a man. A showdown for the, hey, I can't one-shot kill him from a distance? What the fuck?
Well, you said it was a
your
showdown.
eye's on fire. Fuck you.
Oh, that is a cool mummy design.
Yeah, honestly. Damn, this guy is tough. Damn it, I guess we will have to use some honor. Quick, knock him down! Fuck you.
Beat him up.
Yeah, hit him while he's down! Hit him while he's down!
Oh god, he's got that giant shield.
Kick his ass! Kick his ass! Beat his ass! Yeah, this reminds me of, I love how South Park did the whole, like, Jesus versus Satan. Like, they will battle once more, and then the battle is like a fucking boxing match that everyone's betting on.
And then I remember there's that scene in South Park where Santa Claus has laser beams and is fighting Jesus.
Oh.
That was a weird one.
South Park. I love how you do such good and ample research to portray things in the most proper way. Okay, we cleared that bandit camp pretty... like, chill. Alright, now I gotta find this.
Oh yeah, Alpha got himself a copy of the Odyssey and the Iliad with very fancy covers. I saw them. They look really nice.
Ooh, that sounds really awesome.
I can show you a picture of it on the Discord when we go on break if we remember.
Cool, yeah, that'd be fun. Oh, okay. I'm guessing this is the Blue Hawk.
No, that can't be it. Oh, it's a statue of Horus.
It's the Blue Falcon from Cartoon Network.
Oh, the Blue Falcon.
I loved, like, Cartoon Network, like, has crossed over the Blue Falcon. Like, I heard even he's in the Scoob movie, like that animated Scooby-Doo movie. Like, but I remember, like, that episode of Dexter's Lab where Blue Falcon asked Dexter to fix, like, his robot dog, whose name I can't remember. And literally then the Blue Falcon is just waiting in the living room, and Dexter's stupid-ass dad is sitting right next to this guy who's so clearly a superhero. He's like, huh, that's an interesting outfit there. Are you a team mascot? He's like, I'm the Blue Falcon. Oh, the Falcons. Well, you didn't play a very good game last week. No, I'm the Blue Falcon. Oh, don't be blue. Nobody wins 100%.
Oh my.
Dexter's dad is the best character on that show. I just, like, every character on that show is great, but no one ever, like... I don't think anyone's as quotable as Dexter's dad, and honestly kind of relatable sometimes. Like, what's that? You okay there?
I'm stuck.
No,
never mind. That's
he's
just,
fine. It's just your
robes
just your skirt is stuck. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, hey, it didn't let me stealth kill. No fair.
It's because another guy.
Fucking, hey, snitch! Snitch!
Oh God, we're burning the afterlife.
Snitches get stitches! Pulls out a patch and stitches it to his jacket. See what happens?
This is I love these Anubian warriors.
Yeah,
Though.
honestly, it's just so cool.
If they just changed the series to like a mythology series and got rid of all the quote unquote Assassin's Creed shit.
I mean, I think that's what they were trying to do in Immortals: Phoenix Rising. That's a Ubisoft game.
Yeah, but it has a completely different.
Yeah, it's just got such it's so much more cartoony and everything. Like I would have liked mythology series with a little more edge to it. Like, but I still like Immortals: Phoenix Rising though. That's a fun game, and I do want to play more of that in the future, especially since apparently it has DLC where the Asian gods show up. Like,
that's interesting.
Yeah. But I know, but yeah, it does get pretty tedious.
Caden Ostrich, if you want to know his opinions on the Percy Jackson movies, he made 2 videos about it.
Yeah, people keep asking me, what are your thoughts on the Percy Jackson movies? Like, dude, 2 of the most watched videos on the channel right there when you go to the channel under popular videos. Like, there they are. That's what I think of that.
And if you don't want to do that, you can always just click on the magnifying glass thing and type in Percy Jackson, and it should show both those videos.
Okay, so yeah, I wanted to just clear up a little what's going on in this quest. This is actually a cool idea. So because the guy we saved, the guy we helped get home, he's trapped in like Akhenaten's like version of the afterlife, and he's like, but I still want to remember the old gods. So that's why we're finding him these memorabilia of the old gods. Like we just found like a Horus thing. And so the ibis, it's actually, this is probably Thoth, is what we're finding. And then the cat. Gee, I wonder who the cat is. Obviously, that's Hades.
No, Andrew. Clearly, the cat has to be Fenrir. Fenrir the giant cat.
Idiot. Fenrir's a hamster.
Now I'm imagining an evil hamster.
There's no evil hamsters in mythology. Scholars, get on it. I demand... I want to see 20 mythological hamster designs, and I want them on my desk by Friday. We have mythological squirrels, damn it. I don't think hamsters is too big of an ask.
So...
You know what's amazing? There's a ton of mythical pigs. Like, across several mythologies. In fact, it's one of my goals that one day in Immortals, someone will be able to make a pig deck.
Like so, Toko says real quick, the plot is that the man who created the Disney stories and worlds have died, so Walt Disney and left behind a magical book that was how he created them, and that is kept in a vault that needs 8 jewels that are hidden, and so all the main characters and villains are looking for it to become God.
You should call that book The Disney Diary.
The Disney Diary? Oh, I'd like that.
That rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it? It's perfect. The Disney Diary.
Speaking of something that people are getting rid of Disney, so apparently at Walt Disney World...
Splash Mountain.
No, not even that. This is really recent. Every year they would have the one of Walt's last videos where he said, I forget exactly what he said, but he was like, we here at the Disney Company are constantly trying to create the dream of the American dream to make people make this the happiest place on earth and stuff like that.
What, they're taking that out?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, that's what everybody.
Is it offensive to say American dream? What's the problem now?
Yeah, that's what people are assuming, is because if you've noticed Disney recently, they've been getting just very.
Oh god.
Yeah.
It's what. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, that's how I felt when I heard about that. I was like, really?
This is driving me nuts.
I yeah. Okay, that's weird. Anyways, back to
burn all the books. Burn every single
all.
one.
We can't. Yeah.
Fuck Walt Disney. What did he ever do?
He was an old man. He's evil. Yeah. Old people are evil. He also had too much.
That guy who pushed for more female main characters in a time when that was highly looked down upon. Fuck that guy who, like, constantly strives to literally do the impossible. That was something you would constantly say, is, like, I want to do the impossible. Fuck that guy who every time he saw something he considered a problem, his immediate thought was, how do I solve this problem? Fuck that guy who wanted to create a place where families could bond more. Just, fuck that guy who took a chance on the first ever fully animated movie. Just fuck that guy. Well, what did he ever do that was special? That guy was racist. Fuck him. In case you can't tell, I'm a bit of a Disney fan.
Yeah, that was it. Oh god, Alpha, why are you doing this to yourself? He's watching the new Resident Evil series on Netflix.
Oh god, no! Why?
Oh yeah.
Fuck! I saw some clips from it. I'm like, oh! Did you see that fucking musical clip?
No, I did not see.
Oh my god! There's a moment where, like, this character is apparently being controlled by another character, so she just breaks into fucking song, and it's like, you guys have no idea how to do. Shut up! If you want to get, is that supposed to be scary? If you want to get across the point that someone's being controlled and make it scary, you know what would have been cool? Like, have the person like stab themselves or something. Like, that would be unsettling, and like, see, like, she's completely under my control. No, you're like, oh, I'm gonna scare this person. Quick, break out into a hello, my baby, hello, my darling, hello, my right tongue, yeah. Kiss my baby, my heart's on fire. Honestly, I would have gotten more enjoyment out of that.
Yeah,
like, so stupid.
Also, they genericized the whole point of Resident Evil is that it's this company that's... Oh, there's a giant-ass alligator here.
I hear the guy playing Wesker is really good. Some people are mad about the race swapping. Someone theorized, since they confirmed, like, clones in it, maybe what this is it's a clone of like, the white Wesker. Because, and one reason that theory exists is because the creator of the series has said, oh no, in this series, all the games are canon and everything. So it's like, okay, well then, and then people are asking, then why is Wesker a different race? So someone said, someone's theory was, yeah, we found the... Yeah, I was right. Thoth obeyed. He said, "Fear not, I have come from heaven to heal the children." So yeah, someone's theory was, oh, it's a clone of the original Wesker. That's why he said maybe in one scene we're gonna see just a whole bunch of different raced Weskers and stuff. And I was like, that's a good theory.
That would actually be pretty cool, actually.
And that's a good way to justify it too. And apparently this like black guy playing Wesker gives a really good performance. So it's like, cool. Yeah, that's something that I wouldn't have a problem with. What is a problem is everything else about this series.
Yeah, I heard that literally the whole point of it is that, hi Silver Frost, how are you doing? Welcome to the Dragon's Den. It's
I'm gonna clear
one thing one of my friends said that he talked about on Facebook. He was like, one of the things I don't like about this is that a big part of Resident Evil is that it's always about the corporate greed and how there's like this virus that they always end up spreading out into the world that causes a bunch of problems.
Like, Umbrella is just the stupidest company.
Yeah, it is. And if all the other games are canon, wouldn't they be smart enough to, like, maybe have, like, really good security and stuff? The thing he hates about this is they're just generic zombies now. Like, they're not even, like, the Umbrella creepy, fleshy monsters. They're just generic zombies, basically. And on top of that, these two girls break into it.
I heard.
And they set off an alarm, and nothing happens? Or no, there isn't even an alarm set off.
Like, worst security of all time.
Like, how, like, I get Umbrella's dumb, but are they not security conscious?
And the whole thing starts because of, like, animal rights, kind of like 28 days later.
Yeah, it, like, and he wrote a fake post, but he's like, oh my god, I can't believe people hate this movie. I love this show. 10 out of 10. What I've always said that Resident Evil needed more of was angry teenage complaining about their parents.
I hear this show is fucking CW shit.
It's really that bad, yeah.
Like, for anyone who doesn't know, CW writing is some of the worst writing on television. It sucks. It used to be good, but I don't know what the fuck happened. Like,
can it be called a clone if it looks nothing like him? I guess you could modify a clone.
well, like, there's a lot of different definitions of clones is the thing.
Mhm.
Like, you could be taking just someone's, like, DNA and, like brain matter and stuff and putting it into, like, an already born baby or something. That can be defined as a clone and everything. There are people in real life who are trying to create clones, and they're doing stuff kind of like that, I think.
Yeah, and like I said, you
So
could modify a
Like,
clone.
you don't have to be a direct clone to be a clone, is basically the thing.
And the other thing is, if the actor is the best actor on the show, give him whatever he can get,
Yeah,
man. Just.
like, jeez.
By the way, you know you're using the Final Fantasy sword.
Oh, no.
Well, it doesn't matter because we
Doesn't
can actually
matter 'cause
assassinate
you're
this.
dead, motherfucker!
See, that's what I wanted out of an Assassin's Creed game. Just run around and just kill people before anyone notices.
Imagine that, being able to just kill people in an assassin.
About my Roman and Greek
Fast
gods,
travel.
people say that the Romans just copied the Greek when it comes to gods. It's a bit more complicated, actually. The Romans had their own gods even before meeting with the Greeks. The Romans only made their own native gods more like the Greek ones. Like if Andrew had a nice shirt, you want your shirt to look similar, it doesn't make your shirt the same. There's some truth to that, but then they also took pretty much all the stories from Greek mythology too.
I don't know for sure. I'm not as much of a historian as I am a mythology fan, so, like... Ba birds! Ba! Lady Baba. Baba.
Oh god, I think I'm gonna go Baba Black shit.
So, I'm gonna make a mythology movie and cast Lady Gaga as a Baba bird, and that's what we're gonna call her, Lady Baba.
Lady Baba.
Lady Baba. It's gonna be like Alibaba or Baba Young.
Why not just make her into a witch?
You're a witch.
How did you know? How did you know?
I know, because that person who wants your land accused you.
Damn it. Oh, well, that must make it true. There's a scene like
oh
that.
god, you know it would be a fucked up joke, like showing the Salem witch trials. Believe women.
That would be an effed up joke. The Salem witch trials were so fucking...
It's so, those are like the epitome of like
human
cringe.
stupidity.
Like I think the first time I cringed so hard in my life was like
Watching The Crucible.
Watching, like, yeah, The Crucible. And
I don't know why people love that
actually,
play so
I've
much.
cringed earlier than that, but that was one of the hardest cringes of my life. I mean, like, they like it because it really spots, like, just how wrong all of that was. And it does. It's just, it's hard to watch. Not because it's, like, badly made or anything. It's just, it's hard to watch.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons. Like, not even just because it's dark, but because it's like, you're all so stupid.
Yeah, you believe these girls because they said so?
Like, literally, it's just like, well, why would they lie? It's like, there's about a million reasons.
Let's see, this girl wants to have sex with that guy.
Sometimes, yeah, it's like the main thing is like, I want to, and also Abigail Williams was a real person. I think though the Crucible changed up the reason why she was going around accusing people. Cat drowns, ship sinks. I think what it turned, if I remember correctly, we don't know the actual reason why she was doing it. So in the Crucible's defense, they had to come up with something, if I recall correctly, there actually isn't a known reason why Abigail was going around falsely accusing everybody.
Ah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I always liked, Bast. Black cat, but this is clearly a brown statue. Liars!
It's probably because it got ruined in the ocean, sitting in the water for so
Well,
long.
that's depressing. Even in Duat water, you can't survive. Wait. Who's attacking me? What's in the water?
A crocodile.
Okay. I guess it makes sense there would be pet psychoses, and I'm just going to call this a pet psychos, not a regular crocodile.
I like how you're like, what's attacking me? And I'm like, is it? And in my head, I'm thinking, is there a crocodile nearby?
Right. Let's bring this guy his gods. Where is he?
Also, the main writer's name is Samuel, who's the son of Philip and Aurora, who wants to use the book to build his kingdom, which got destroyed when he was a teenager. Oh, okay.
Cool. So he's trying to create a magic kingdom.
Oh. Really? New Raccoon City? That's just asking to repeat history.
Also, apparently, Welcome to Raccoon City was a piece of shit.
Oh yeah, every Resident Evil thing has always been bad.
What are you doing? Like, yeah, the Resident Evil movies. So here's the thing: Resident Evil movies with Mila Jovovich. Here's the thing: they're dumb, but I was having fun with them, legit, because it's still, at least there's like fun action. At least it's like, oh, I get to see Jill. I get to see, you know, on the big screen. I can see Chris. I can see Carlos. I can see Claire. I can see, and then so in the what was it? I think it was the 5th Resident Evil movie. Was the one where like all this shit was going down. Suddenly, the Red Queen from the first movie is back for literally no reason, as the villain, and now Mila Jovovich gets her powers back that she had lost during a film. Like, it ends with literally, here's how it ends. Mila Jovovich has now teamed up with Leon from the games, and Ada Wong from the games, and some other characters that I don't think were in the games, and has even teamed up with Wesker, and she's been given back her superpowers that she had in the 3rd movie or whatever, and there's the last human outpost. Everyone's teamed up, and they're being attacked by this army of like 1 million zombies and lickers and flying creatures, all led by the Red Queen.
That sounds really cool.
And it's like ending in, and Wesker says, "This is the last battle for humankind's survival," and I'm like, oh shit, and it ends right there. And I'm like, okay, this has been, getting to this point has been incredibly stupid, but oh my god, imagine the Lord of the Rings style shit we're gonna see in the next movie. I was like, I'm sure the next movie's gonna be dumb as hell, but I'm all in for it. It's gonna be amazing dumb. So the next movie comes out, and it literally starts with the aftermath of the fight.
What?
You don't get to see any of it. Any of it at all. And all those characters, Leon, Ada Wong, and those other characters who aren't in the game, have died off screen. It turns out, I swear to God, they just retconned this. Oh, Wesker betrayed us, actually. He was never on our side. He didn't actually give me back my powers, so I have nothing. And the human outpost is gone. It's all over. And by the way, actually, the Red Queen is actually on our side, it turns out. It's like, what did you do? You ruined it! You ruined it!
You literally had the perfect story there.
It's like, how dare you? You don't get to do that. You don't get to tease us like that. Fuck you! I consider that the most fuck you sequel of all time. Even worse than The Last Jedi. Like,
yeah, that sounds really bad. Especially if you're into the story.
I mean, Last Jedi had a worse impact.
Because Star Wars is so much bigger.
But the absolute, like, just, we don't give a shit about the audience.
Yeah, we said all this stuff.
That movie, it was just so bad. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Andrew, I thought I missed a movie because of how the previous one ended and that one began. Exactly, right? It feels like you just completely missed a film. God.
1 minute, I'm getting cold.
Okay. Roman and Greek myth aren't always the same. For example, Ares and Mars are both war gods and have an affair with Aphrodite Venus, but Mars is more... Yeah, Roman mythology... I don't call Roman mythology just Greek mythology again, because they do have their own things in them. Like, they change up how the gods behave. A lot of them are more honorable, and a lot of them are more vicious. And they also have some original stuff, like the Tale of Lupa with Romulus and Remus. They also have some original gods, like Janus and Terminus and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's, Roman mythology is cool enough to, in some ways, stand out as its own thing. Plus, then there's the emperors and stuff, and that's always cool, like the tales of Emperor Nero and Caligula and shit like that. I'm just waiting for Shane to get back before I finish this mission. Resident Evil director, I want to make an epic battle scene. Money Man, nah, that's too expensive.
Sorry, I had to go into the other room because Claire's Quilava evolved to Typhlosion, and I really wanted to see that.
Oh shit, nice. You telling me I missed that? Okay, so here's your fucking figurines. Yay for my collection. What are they doing out of the boxes? No! It's smudged. Oh, that's Amun-Ra. I thought it was Horus. They're depicted the exact same way. How am I supposed to tell? Ra, Amun-Ra, and Horus all look exactly the same.
So who's the new god again?
Oh, it's the Akhenaten sun deity.
Right. Is he Ra?
Is he? That would be a cool twist.
Whoa.
This path you walk now.
The old outfit as opposed to the new one.
Mm-hmm.
They are with
Imagine if we were still wearing the towel.
I wish. But it's okay. We are men of the cloth still.
we too long for peace.
I still have a washcloth wrapped around my little willy.
Accept
Free Willy. No, don't!
No, don't. You're 200 years too early for that.
Actually, you're right. It would have been so cool if it turned out that guy was Amun-Ra.
Yeah, that would.
Because it's like, if think about it, like Ra was banished by Isis, and he's been gone ever since. What if we found his soul here in the Duat, and he had forgotten who he was, and we had to remind him?
Maybe that is Ra, and that because the old man disappeared.
Yeah, and he mainly focused on Amun-Ra, so maybe
And he gave us a cool sword, the sword of Amun-Ra.
it was Amun-Ra.
I'm gonna say it. That's,
in my head. That
yeah,
is
that's our
canon.
head canon. The mythology guy's Zaggard head canon is that we just met Amun-Ra.
Yeah,
feel of the hidden,
that was Amun-Ra.
all of the becoming.
He.
Let's see that new sword we got, by the way.
Yeah.
As a boy, the priests would make us pray to him for
Uh,
counsel. Though seldom brought him to me.
That's good.
Horus,
Oh, that is Horus.
Lord of this guy.
Liars. I was right.
I think
This
this
is Amun-Ra.
yeah, the statue is Amun-Ra.
These are like.
These are his disciples, so to speak.
Yeah.
They turn themselves into hippopotamus.
Wait, into
Horus
a
is a
hippopotamus?
The longest.
I didn't
Horus is a disciple of Ra. Ra was already gone when Horus was born.
know. But he took on the form of having
Unless this
a
is
bird
Horus
head.
the Elder.
Told me a story of a Persian king who turned the tide of battle. He ordered her image painted upon his soldier's shield.
Uh,
Our men refused to fight.
All right. So let's
I
check
ordered a
out
pair of white cotton reading gloves so I don't ruin pages of my new books. Actually, the best thing to do to
that.
keep
Oh,
yourself
shit,
from ruining
This is cool.
it is cool.
Oh, and it instant charges the super.
Oh, champ.
Wait, is this better than what? Oh yeah, this is way better than. Yeah, I'm switching from the Final Fantasy.
Yeah, we're going from Final Fantasy to God
So
Sword.
this is a good sword if we want to just dish out the damage, but we switch to this one if we need health.
That makes
That's
sense.
So
Sounds
this
good.
is a good combo, actually. Yeah. Let me see
You know,
if we have anything else better. Meanwhile, I'll catch up on the chat.
I have to yawn. White cotton reading gloves isn't necessarily bad, but actually, if you want to keep your stuff from getting ruined, the best thing to do is just have clean, dry hands. Because cotton gloves can actually rub the pages the wrong way and end up scratching them.
What we had before, the fourth plague. A better bow? Hippopotamus jar!
I still don't like the idea that a purple one could be stronger than a golden
It's
one.
hard to say, though, because this gives us health on hit. But this is stronger. You know what, I'll keep the fourth plague in case we need it in the future, but for now I'll switch to hippopotamus.
Sounds like a plan. There's a Roman goddess called Mater Matuta. She was a dawn of goddess sort. She is speculated to be the oldest known Roman goddess. Interesting. Did we ever dabble in Lovecraft myth? No, I don't think either of us have really read much Lovecraft.
I've read the Cthulhu Lovecraft story, but I haven't delved into his deep, like,
All his books.
astrological lore and everything.
Yeah. All his books are apparently in the same universe, but it's so vague you can't tell.
Final melee damage.
We'll finally be able to do
upgrade.
10 whole damage.
Ooh, our bracer got even more epic.
That looks really... Does it have a man's face on it?
Yeah, it's got like a pharaoh's face on it. Check it out.
That's fucking cool.
Damn, yeah, it's a straight up like sarcophagus image. I love that. Just end game shit is what I really like.
Now we got to make our...
This upgrade wasn't in the main game.
Mm-hmm.
When we got Curse of the Pharaohs, more upgrades were unlocked.
Now we gotta upgrade the hidden blade one so both our arms are
Ooh,
golden.
I wonder if we get the pauldron all the way up, does that have cool shit on it? That would be really
Now I
cool.
want to get stuff just to
Just wanna
upgrade these for the
upgrade
visuals.
it.
Back to the Disney, the Kamen Rider. His theme is always two colors that give him different abilities. Like his main form is a pink, which gives him fire powers, and blue, which means he fights with fists. Wait, what?
Oh, I didn't clear this.
Has four other colors. I don't really see how blue gives him a. I don't see how fist is a power.
We're gonna come back to these areas to kill all the scorpions. I don't think we need to necessarily clear everything right
We
now.
have to do it right now, Andrew.
But I will check out what this hidden area is.
I don't really see how blue having him fight with his fist would be considered a power. I would give it a different thing, and I don't know. It doesn't. They don't seem to fit thematically. Pink giving him fire powers, and then blue giving him the ability to fight with his fists.
Maybe because when you fight with your bare hands, you end up with bruises. Blueses.
But you see how it doesn't connect in my brain. It's like one is fire powers, the other one is I can punch you. I think anybody could do that.
And also, didn't the blue Power Ranger have super strength in one of the Power Ranger shows?
Yeah, but he didn't say super strength. He just said fighting with his fists. Anybody could do that.
Anybody? All right, fight me, bitch.
I mean, if you wanna, but they'll have to pay for it.
I don't wanna. I'm just fucking trying to make a fucking point. Fuck.
He has four other colors. The way you write these, by the way, sometimes is a little weird. I would just. Because you say, and then he has four other colors, like red. Why don't you just say, and then the next color is red, which allows him to use a sword, white. Again, I don't see. What, he can only use a sword if he's red? This is a little weird. It's not bad. It's just kind of weird.
It's like in a video game. You can't pick that sword up. You're not high level enough.
I hate that. That's so fucking stupid. White, which gives him ice powers. See, that makes sense. White giving him ice powers. Okay, green, which allows him to use a trait.
You can. It allows him to use a train. Is
A
that
trident.
Oh, a trident.
You see, you're making my brain
It's
shut down.
because green is the color of seaweed and trident.
Yeah, but you could use a trident without having to need any power.
Okay, use a trident. Do it.
And then
right
yep.
now. I demand you use it.
I don't have one to
Yeah,
use.
because you don't have the green power.
Oh, yeah,
fucking
that's-
loser.
That's how that works. And then the yellow one gives him sand power. See, again, that
Makes a lot of sense.
yeah, I get if they were all element based, it would make more sense. But then three of them aren't, and then three of them are, so it's confusing my brain. I would change it up a bit. Maybe make it when he's pink, he has fire powers and he uses a sword. Make
What are
it
you, a Hollywood studio?
yes. When he's blue, he has ice powers and uses a trident.
You wanna
And
fight,
when
bitch?
he's
You
yellow,
wanna
he
fight,
has
bitch?
sand
You
powers
wanna
and
fight,
uses some other
bitch?
sort of weapon, like a bow and arrow.
I did not instigate this fight. Actually, I did. Shut
Um,
up.
I think that would fit better.
Fuck you, whore.
What's the most Lovecraftian god from real-world mythology? Well, technically, Lovecraft is a real-world mythology in a
Because
sense.
now there are people who actually believe
Yeah,
that shit's real. So.
Yeah, try not to lean too far forward
Oh,
because
sorry.
Mike might not catch you. But yes, there are people who do worship the Lovecraftian deities, so to speak.
That's why people count it as an actual mythology.
So it technically is. So the most Lovecraftian thing from a god from from mythology would have to be Cthulhu. Just that's.
Oh, it's the secret area is probably an alley.
But if you were trying to ask what's the most Lovecraftian god from any other mythology, what would you say, Andrew?
Craftian god? I don't know. Like, because Lovecraft's gods, the thing that makes them unique is just how mysterious and, like, creepy and still kind of omnipotent they are. It's hard to think of, like, a mix of that in another mythology.
It's a Zelda game. We can break pots.
Yeah. Where's the rupees? All I got was snakes.
There's a theory that all the Adam Sandler movies are set in the same universe, the Sandlerverse. Kamen Rider
I
uses
don't
more
like
punching and kicking than
Sandler.
Sentai,
Mhm.
which is why his main form he fights with his fists. But that's not a power, that's just...
Maybe the power is that his fists are incredibly strong.
Well, if it's saying it gives him super strength, then sure. But if it's just he fights with his fists, that's not a power, that's just a skill you would have, and changing your... You wouldn't lose that skill when you're using other powers.
How do you know? Do you use these powers?
No, but I have learned martial arts before, and there's never been a moment where I'm doing something...
You know martial arts? Why the fuck were we getting bullied in middle school, you asshole?
Because I wasn't that strong, okay?
It's not about the strength, it's about how you wield the weapon.
That's a lie if you're getting beaten up by 4 people.
Excuse me, I've seen a lot of Jackie Chan movies.
Yeah, well, he's strong, and he's fucking Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan is awesome, by the way. I love it.
Jackie Chan is the shit. Anyone who doesn't like Jackie Chan, how dare you?
I'm glad that nobody's trying to cancel Jackie Chan, because he's too... Everybody knows you can't. They're like, what are you going to say?
Fun, like, plot twist, somebody did try, but no one picked up on it.
I would be happy about that. That would actually make me very happy. It would be the best failed canceling ever.
I wouldn't put it past Twitter to try that shit. Twitter is the worst thing ever.
Alpha's like, I'm not even halfway through episode 1 of this Resident Evil show, and I'm already bored out of my mind.
Of course you are. It's terrible.
Loki is a hot horse. Are you into horses? Is that what... I'm not watching this series. Yeah, don't watch it. It doesn't deserve the
terrible.
Views. Just remember, if you don't want a series to do well, don't watch it. Because every time they get a view on it, that helps the series. I mean, Netflix, the only thing they really care about is subscribers. Although apparently they're going to add ads.
If they add ads, I'm out.
I think
I'm canceling my subscription if they put ads on Netflix.
I think they have to because so many people are leaving Netflix.
They don't have to. What they have to do is fucking improve their service. Stop raising their prices for literally no reason, just to add in stupid, like, not entertaining shows and movies like this stupid one and like all the other dumb shit they keep putting on, like Kissing Booth Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. Like, stop making that shit. You want to save money, don't make another stupid film. Like... Stop making that dumb crap. Stop funding 75 reality shows that aren't good.
There's apparently they're doing a lot of layoffs and cutting a lot of shows that they had already said they would do because they've been losing so many subscribers and their stock kept going down.
It's because they don't know how to do this.
You want to know the funniest thing?
What?
People were speculating they're going to lose 2 million subscribers in the next quarter. Well, that quarter report came out. Guess how many they lost?
20 million.
997. It's less than 2 million, so their stock went back up. Because they lost less than what people thought they'd lose.
They lost 997,000?
Yes. So they lost 1 million subscribers.
Yeah. We're not in the underworld anymore, by the way.
I realize it.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, we only lost 1 million, not 2 million. Oh, good for you. Good for you for not losing.
Congratulations. Now the stock is up. Whatever. I'll bet their stock went up during Stranger Things season 4.
Oh, yeah, that definitely kept there. That's...
See, Netflix, I don't know if you've noticed, but when you put quality out there, people are happy about
it. They said they're looking for writers to write the next sort of... how did they describe? Next sort of Star Wars / Harry Potter series. Not series...
Like something that'll be as big as
yes,
that,
something like that, yeah.
I got you. All right, here we go. Now we're going to talk to Isadora Tonks from Harry Potter. You remember this lady? Yeah, from earlier.
Kind of.
We're talking to her about how to put the pharaohs to rest.
I defeated them in the Duat.
You have seen the land of the dead.
Are you not going to have a reaction to that? No. I fucking killed 2 undead pharaohs, and she's just like, oh yeah, you've seen the land of the dead. How about that?
Yeah, that was not enough for reaction.
This is one of the problems with Ubisoft writing. These don't feel like people.
They feel like NPCs. Literally, like, you have da-da-da-da-da-da.
Remember how expressive everyone was in Assassin's Creed 2?
Yes!
And all the personality everyone... Here it's... Oh, by the way, I wiped out this celestial ancient ruler of our land. So anyway, what we're doing next is... React!
Yeah, she should have had a reaction like, you have gone to the underworld,
be like,
and you live!
Yeah, have some sort of...
Yeah, they just brush it off. Like,
she said, I hear Typhon's funeral. At first I thought she said Typhon.
Typhon is here now. The Greek gods are real too.
Is he dead?
Anyway. Sorry, I didn't hear a lot of what you said because I was complaining about your reaction.
And he just... What is he, fucking Batman?
Yeah.
He's just Batman out of here.
The villains are always Romans.
But he
in
literally
this fucking
Batmaned out of
game.
here. He's looking
Yeah.
at
Now he's doing the Batman brooding up on the gargoyle.
Imagine my surprise when our prime suspect turns up dead. I know you had your differences, so tell me, priestess, who killed Tikhon?
Tikon.
Tikon
Tikon sounds like a little boy.
or a snake.
Alright, anyway, bye. No, I'm gonna kill them. Fuck them.
Wait, why didn't you assassin kill that?
Because it's much more honorable to stab him in the back with a sword than with a little blade.
Is it?
There, now you have no men.
And then a bunch of soldiers show up. Wait, what just happened there? You fling your sword, but then blood came up, but you didn't hit anything.
My sword bled. That's what happened.
No, not
So
sword.
I'm sure this will make her look a lot more innocent. The men who went to question her about Tikon's death are now dead.
To be fair, there were a lot of witnesses that you did it. So,
She'll still get blamed for it, I'm sure.
I'm watching the whole. I watched the whole thing with my mom. I'll never get that time back. I feel so sorry for you, awesome gal.
Why are you?
Caden says they're excited for the Fallout show. I am not,
Oh, yeah, they're
because
making a Fallout show.
I think I heard about it, and since I haven't seen anything about it, I'm just like, it's coming out.
I have yet to see any reason to have faith in a video game show right now.
Outside
especially
of
with
Sonic.
Fucking Halo. Sonic was movies.
Yeah, but if they made a show, because they're making a Knuckles show apparently.
Really, a live action one?
That's what I heard. I think
Yeah, that could be fun.
that's the only one that I could have faith in, because they've done two good movies that I
I
like.
don't know if I've ever seen Idris Elba be in a TV show.
Watch, they get a different voice actor for it.
Then I'm out.
What if he's like really really good at it though?
I don't care. He's not Idris Elba saying, "I heard they have sprinkles."
That was a weird line at the end there.
Yeah. It's like, how do you know what sprinkles are?
I mean, I guess they've been there for a week by now. Someone told them what's spring. I don't know. I hope they make Knuckles a little less
Fish
dull.
out of water.
Yeah, a little less
Yeah.
dull-headed by the next one.
I'm sure they will. Like, given like Captain America, like he was fish out of water at first, but you know that he was integrated in pretty quick.
My biggest... I have had Netflix since I was probably in the 6th grade, but if I see one ad, I'm gone. If you're going to charge me to share with my family, I'm gone.
Oh yeah, Netflix does not know what they're doing. The fact that these ideas were even pitched indicates absolute stupidity. Like, okay, other streaming services are doing better than us. Let's be worse than them.
The biggest problem is that all the content that people were on Netflix for is leaving, because Stranger Things is gonna only have one more season. We know that, and then there are other big stuff like The Office, Friends. Those things are all going to like Peacock.
Those are already gone. Friends
Yeah.
has been gone for a while, and Office has been gone for a bit.
And because they're losing that big, that's like their big subscriber draw, and so that's the biggest reason people keep leaving. So they're trying to find their own shows now, and they're doing a lot of layoffs, I hear, and they're also trying to make more like good shows after this next quarter, like shows that have actual good ideas behind them, not just greenlighting anything that someone comes up with. My biggest peeve about Netflix is they keep leaving out movies from a series. Like they put Insidious 1 and 3, but not 2.
Every streaming service does that, though.
It's not their fault.
It's stupid.
It's not their fault. It's because they try to get the rights to these movies, and then companies won't give them the rights to all the movies.
So dumb.
It's really dumb. It's like, if you're gonna give them the rights to 1 and 3, just give them the rights to 2
Why don't
too.
you just throw the whole thing in there? What is the point?
Yeah, I don't. It's companies being stupid.
This isn't fucking Evil Dead 1 where Sam Raimi doesn't have the rights to his own damn movie to use in the second one.
Really, he doesn't?
Well, he
Or
didn't
didn't?
originally.
That's stupid. But you'll get movies like
You bag of rancid cow dung. Pay me the money you owe me, or Osiris help me, I will slit your throat. I risked And right when I said that, a pharaoh's shadow rose. That's what happens when you take Osiris's name in vain. He's the literal god of the underworld. He sent someone out.
Who damneth say my name in vain?
I heard you was talking shit. I risked a Thames wrath. Shut up. To get you the latest haul, and quite a tidy lot it was. Gold,
Cerulean.
that, even a sword from the shards of the stars. Pay me! The pharaohs come for liars and cheats. Clearly, one just showed up.
That was very entertaining.
That was very Osiris. Deacon, old friend. Well, this has a different
Yeah, maybe
vibe.
different, but hate mail and fan letters.
We are still friends, are we not? What if this was from the same guy? We are still friends, are we not? So believe me when I say this is not personal. We agreed to split the tombs, and yet I find out your men have been seen scavenging in my territory. Perhaps the soldiers accompanying this letter can clear up any misunderstanding. Thames, Strategos of Yibu? That novel you've been working on for 3 years?
Why are you getting so high pitched?
That's how he wrote it. I'm just
Oh.
reading it how he wrote it. It said it says right here on the back, continue to increase in pitch as you
Oh, okay. Clearly that was very important.
Locked.
Look.
Oh no, it's locked. It's not like I have a fucking sword.
It's sword proof. Maybe there's a key out here? Nope.
A master assassin constantly breaks into shit and kills men, defeats pharaohs and Apophis. Locked.
If you want some reactions to this show, go on YouTube. Well, yep. I think you gotta pull it to your...
I didn't see that at first.
Thank you for following Uden TVE.
Locked again. I guess I'll have to fuck this.
Tikhon's papers are undisturbed.
His papers are undisturbed.
The main villain for most seasons is Hades, and he has 4 other Disney villains working for him, those being Dr. Facilier, Ursula, Mother Gothel, and the Evil Queen, aka in some stories she's called Regina.
Actually, her name is Queen Grimhilda.
Not anymore, it isn't. I said Regina. So Queen Grimhilda.
So,
Regina literally just means queen. That's why some people call her that. But her canonical name is Queen Grimhilda.
Wish they had called her that at least once in the movie. Just like I wish they would have told us Beast's name in the movie.
Yeah. I heard his name is Adam.
Yeah, I've heard that too, but they never once say it in the movie. I've seen that movie several times. They never say it.
Yeah, I know.
Complete
Blood in the Water. I did Legally Blonde in college. so
Netflix
now
is
you've
making
got
an animated Sonic show. Yeah, oh, that might have been what I heard about.
that could work, actually. Like, I did Legally Blonde in college, so when you say complete blood in the water, that whole song just pops into my head. I want to see blood in the water, thick and red and raw. You're nothing until the thrill of the kill becomes your only law. Actually, I could see an assassin singing that.
That would be a very cool assassin thing.
So eventually we're going to take down the Faithless One. By the way, does no one find it weird that a straight-up servant of Anubis is walking around in town?
It's not a Blade. It's not a Blade 4. It's just a reboot of Blade that they're making. They're rebooting the Blade character.
Yeah.
So it's not Blade 4.
I hope Wesley Snipes makes an appearance.
Possibly. It depends on how much they want to deal with nostalgia. Because you know Disney will use nostalgia.
They're
as
all
much-
over nostalgia, and you saw Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, that was nostalgia. The movie, pretty much.
You know what's funny? Is like when I saw Multiverse of Madness, it was in a theater that wasn't too packed. But I heard someone else saying when I saw Multiverse of Madness and that character came out, everybody started cheering and applauding, so I didn't get to hear anything that character said. I hate it when people applaud. Stay home. And I'm sitting here like, I get why they're applauding, but I also get, yeah, that's annoying. You don't get to hear what the character
I think you shouldn't be allowed to applaud in live movies. Because you do that in theater because the people on the stage can hear you and
he's
wait.
saying, like, why are you applauding? The actor doesn't hear you.
It's like that one post I saw. You people who stand up and applaud at the end of the movie, none of the people who made that movie are here right now. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I remember once, I don't remember, it was either a Disney live-action remake or it might have been one of the Star Wars sequels. Somebody tried to applaud at the end and nobody joined them. So it just ended. I just heard this at the end of the movie. Yeah.
that I
just
feel
like
bad.
the realization of defeat. It's like, oh, and you're
Nobody else liked it? Okay.
I guess,
Guess it's okay. Well, the movie's over now. Guess I'm the only one who liked it. Sonic Prime is what it's called. Yeah, that rings a bell.
Oh, you see the Beast's name in the credits.
Yeah, because a 10-year-old kid is totally going to be reading all them credits. I heard they were starting a Marvel Knights edition for the MCU.
Alright.
I have not heard that, but maybe they are.
Also, one reason Netflix is getting hurt is because of all the other streaming services, and a lot of them have, like, taken the shows that made Netflix popular. Like, the Daredevil show, isn't that on Disney Plus now?
Yeah, that's because the contract for holding it on Netflix ran out, which is... Like I said, it's all the content that was keeping people there before are now going to their original owners. Like Friends, Netflix never owned the rights for Friends.
Friends went to HBO because HBO Max, and the Marvel shows went to Disney Plus.
Because Disney and The Office went to Peacock because that's owned by NBC.
Yeah, exactly. So like all these shows were like, we can do that. Like all these networks, that is, were like, yeah, we can do that.
And then the other thing is they're actually making content people like. Like Disney has so far made a lot of streamed shows that people really enjoyed.
Also, Disney Plus teamed up with Hulu, so that's another.
Well, that's
thing.
because Hulu was owned by Fox and Disney bought Fox.
So that's the thing now. So like also Netflix used to have Family Guy and shit, not anymore. That's
they
on
used
Hulu.
to have and now not only is Family Guy on there, but also The Simpsons.
Yep.
And although apparently it looks really weird at first when it came out because it was, they were made for older TVs.
The thing is, Netflix isn't some network that started a streaming service. They started as a streaming service, so they don't have all these other shows and movies to fall back on.
The main reason they don't, though, is because they kept making bad shows.
And so that's the thing. Oh, check it out. It's another Pharaoh, one that we haven't encountered yet.
Kitty, do you think we can
you
beat
just
this
murdered
Pharaoh?
that camel. Get away from me.
Pharaohs. Kill the Pharaohs. I, the kitty god.
Do I even get anything
Demand
for
the
this
murder
Pharaoh?
of the
Let's
Pharaohs. See. And then
Oh shit, it's very powerful.
Yeah.
It's very powerful.
Good natured. Someone
Oh
wanted
shit.
attention.
Ow. Hey! Bane! Leave me alone!
This guy is strong.
I'm leaving.
Well, you're just gonna wimp out?
I'll fight him in the Duat where he'll actually be even harder. But, level up.
Do they die permanently when you kill them in the Duat?
Yeah.
And they, but when you kill them in here, do they just eventually come back?
Yeah.
So we could farm them for EXP, is what you're telling me.
But we need EXP to kill them in the first place. Oh, I should get this few points since it's,
Oh, look at this cute kitty, everybody. She's such a sweetie. She's purring just because she's on my lap and getting the pets.
she wants to escape.
Toko says, I will be back later. I actually know something from real-world mythology that is kind of Lovecraftian. In Yoruba mythology, there's a type of tree spirit called Iroko. They are mostly harmless, but seeing them will cause madness and death, kind of like in Bird Box. Yeah, that's really... Because, the Lovecraftian gods, from what I know, and that's not much, even if they're not evil, they will just make you go mad with fear, just because of how disturbing they just naturally are.
Yeah.
Marvel Knights, for those who don't know, are characters like Blade, Ghost Rider, Daredevil, etc.
Ooh, then I want it. I want it. I want Ghost Rider!
I haven't heard anything about that, so I don't know if that's true or not. This might just be a speculation thing people are talking about.
I'm more of a Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider than, what's the other one? Starts with an R, I think.
Ramirez?
Robbie or something.
Robbie Ramirez?
Maybe. I mean, Robbie Ramirez is really cool. I like that he... I also like that they changed... When they made a new Ghost Rider, they weren't just going to do the same thing all over again. They were like, okay, new Ghost Rider design, and instead of a motorcycle, he drives like a car instead. It's like, yeah, that's cool. Let's see the Ghost Rider thing affect different vehicles and stuff. But I still like Johnny Blaze more as a whole. But I like both. I want redemption for Johnny Blaze. All we have are those kind of lame movies, right?
Well, all we know is that the best Ghost Rider was Nicolas Cage.
Oh, well, obviously.
Because he's the best
It's
ever.
still Nick Cage. Like, no Ghost Rider movie is complete without Nicolas Cage watching monkey karate while drinking Skittles out of a martini glass. I know, I will bet you money that was not in the script, and Nick Cage said, I will not do this movie unless you let me have a scene where I'm watching monkey karate and drinking Skittles out of a martini. You're like, that's really? This is a Ghost Rider movie. Nick is like, do you want me in the movie or not?
Technically, in the most elusive sense, he says, Spider-Man and Doctor Strange are also Marvel Knights sometimes too. Okay, yeah, I know that those big teams tend to have like other big characters in them sometimes that are part of other groups. There are too many groups in the Marvel universe, to be honest. There's the Spider Friends, there's the Avengers, there's the X-Force, there's the X-Men.
Yeah, there's the Defenders. It just goes on and on and on. My favorite teams are always like, yeah, the more dark sorcery themed ones like that. Yeah, Marvel Knights, and also Justice League Dark. I want a live action Justice League Dark movie so bad.
I would like it too, but it's not gonna happen because DC's too stupid right now.
It wouldn't be that hard though.
Andrew, it would.
That guy. I keep forgetting his name, and I hate that I always forget. That guy who's literally always down to play Constantine and is such a perfect Constantine. Just have him play Constantine.
Here's why it would be hard, Andrew. They'd have to make several good movies first.
That's true. Yeah. No, you know them. They'll just make the Justice League Dark movie on its own and not build up to it at all.
Apparently there was a new thing that came out and about the whole Zack Snyder cut, by the way. And I'll tell you about it after the break, because we got to go on a quick break so we can pee, get some water, get some snacks. You guys can take a break. I gotta pet this cute kitty, and she's like, yeah, we're gonna go on a break. So get yourself some kitty snacks for me. And make sure you send them at my address at meowmeowmeow.com123.
How would you send snacks at meowmeowmeow.com?
It's cat magic. Don't ask me to explain. Anyways, we'll be back after these messages. Also, we're going to run some ads, so stick around for those so we can make 3 cents off of every one person who possibly watches. Barry Smoke here to talk about fire that instantly heats, cooks, combusts, and destroys. Fire is no ordinary heater. With its all-powerful oxygen absorption, fire heats up the coldest of areas. Uncooked meat can cause major health problems, but fire ends that problem like nobody's business. Plus, fire's heating power is so strong, it even works outside! Now you can stay warm outside using twigs and sticks out in nature. Fire is perfect for chefs, campers, and scientists. Fire is super powerful, and once it rages, it doesn't stop. And for emergency heating, fire starts up instantly, even in the coldest of climates. Fire is awesome, but remember to follow fire safety guidelines or you could be in major bind. If you order fire in the next 30 milliseconds, we'll send not 1, not 2, but 10 fires straight to your house with a free can of gasoline on top. Fire. Stay warm. Have you ever felt like you were suffocating? Ever feel like there's no escape from that crushing feeling in your chest? Then your doctor might recommend air. Air is a new, free alternative to nothing.
Our scientists have spent decades perfecting this product with extensive testing, years of research, and trial and error. We found a way to change the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere into breathable air just for you, using safe compostable materials such as trees. So you don't have to worry about ruining the environment while using air. 9 out of 10 doctors agree that air is essential to your heart, lungs, and brain. Air can also lead to cyclones, blizzards, cold and heat waves, thunderstorms, and tornadoes. If you are experiencing any of these symptoms, please call emergency services and a team will be on their way to help you as quickly as possible. Do not take air without speaking to your doctor first, because air is not for everyone. If you are already using air, tell your doctor before he prescribes you any new medication. Whatever the case may be, air is here to help you out. Air. Take a breath.
And we're back. All right, what were we doing?
We're going to a scribe in Swanelt.
Now, 1 second. This is
Because apparently we're trying to find out about, like, because this guy was killed. So we're going to see a guy now.
Thank you for the very in-depth description of what
Look,
happened.
I'm here for the myth shit.
I mean, same. If
It's
this,
still Ubisoft writing. They still don't know how to make the story that engaging.
they used to. That's
Yeah,
what-
but this ain't used to, is
I
it?
know. That's what makes me so mad about this. The whole story of this is the game. I used to be so invested in the stories, and this one I'm just like,
Oh, oh.
Eh?
Where the hell did he come from?
Looking for this
he is Batman. I'm opening a pack of Cheez-Its. I'm trying to make it as quiet as possible. Here we go.
Opens it right in front of the mic.
I am only the one who places food. Wait. I cannot bear to see anyone so crestfallen. Try to eat this village. Yes,
Exotic meat is selling penises.
No, I don't.
hippos.
I was gonna say humans, but that works too. Oh, hey, Baron Doffel! Welcome! What
Oh,
are you doing
shit.
here? Wait, did you raid us?
No.
Let me see, did Baron Doffel raid us? Hmm.
Fine.
If he didn't, we have to kill him.
Oh, he didn't, he's just here. Okay, how you doing, man? Sorry I didn't see your comment earlier, I was a little distracted. Talking about eating human flesh, specifically penises. How's your chocolate milk? He likes chocolate milk. If you give him 100 bits, he gets a glass of chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk is for babies, unless you heat it up. Then it's hot chocolate, and that's a man's drink.
Yeah, the difference between it being a man's drink and a kid's drink is the temperature. That-
Stick it in the microwave, and it will become manly.
He also says he speaks taco. This is confirmed.
In order to speak taco, you have to have stuff falling out of your mouth while you talk.
Hold up. Hold up. Are you from Taco Land? I don't think you are.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh my god. I walked right into that one, didn't
Yeah,
I?
you did. You set it up, I knocked it down.
Oh, it's a Roman soldier. I don't care about Rome.
Leave him alone, he's special!
I don't care about Roman soldiers. Let's get out of here. Guess we have to see what happened.
Bandits ambushed him. If you would just listen, you would know what happened. Call Sanu. What is Sanu doing when we're not calling it? Do you ever stop long? Sanu, you ever think about maybe settling down? Having a couple eggs? And, you know, cooking them over easy? Tasty?
No. Oh, that reminds me of a Far Side comic I saw where it shows a chicken who's sick in bed, and then another chicken gives him a bowl of soup, and he goes, "Stop complaining about it. You need it because you're sick, and plus it's not anybody we know." What a way to think about it.
Damn. The secondary writer is Robin Hood. Hey! No one ever talks about the Disney Robin Hood anymore, so that's cool to see. Who is going after the book because the evil queen has taken over Nottingham and wants to use it to kill her and save his town. Actually, that sounds pretty cool. I could actually see, like, Queen Grimhilda taking over Nottingham. Can you imagine how, like, it could be such a darker tone because, like, Prince John is such a stupid king.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, the evil queen could come in and, like, imagine, like, the evil sheriff of Nottingham joining her side and shit like that.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That's not a bad crossover idea. I actually really like that idea. So when are we gonna get a Nottingham world in Kingdom Hearts?
Never. It's not popular enough.
I don't care. I think every Kingdom Hearts game should mix in some New Age Disney with some old school.
Oh, I would
Disney.
freaking love that too, but they only let you use what's popular.
Kingdom Hearts in every upcoming Kingdom Hearts game for at least. Actually, no, just permanently, because you have enough of these. I want to see... Obviously, you got to have at least one of the New Age Disney movies. I'm totally down. And in it, I want to see at least one old school Disney movie world, and at least one Pixar one, which I know you'll do anyway, and one live action one. The technology's there. There's no excuse.
I still don't feel like the live action one's fit for Disney for the Kingdom Hearts universe.
I don't get. I fucking love the Pirates of the Caribbean world in both games. The world, the writing for it in the second game is not good, but the world itself is a ton of fun.
Yeah, the biggest problem with Kingdom Hearts right now is that the writing for the story has gotten really lackluster.
I mean, not the second game, in the third Kingdom Hearts game.
Yeah, I
the
know.
writing for it is really bad.
Yeah.
But to be fair, it's based on movies with bad writing.
Yes.
At World's End is a badly written film.
I haven't seen At World's End in a long time.
And you can tell they know it's a badly written film because they're trying to avoid that story as much as possible in Kingdom Hearts 3.
And yet, somehow it still turned out bad.
Yeah, it still turned out. But I still loved the world. I loved exploring it. I loved that they let you do pilot ships and do ship combat and explore islands and go underwater and shit. That was great.
Has already been boarded.
Anyway.
What happened here?
Chocolate milk is 1,000 channel points, but then it's on a cooldown for 4 hours. Do you need to step away for a bit? I'll take
Can you
over.
just give me my phone?
It's my phone.
Where's my phone?
You tell me. It's your phone. Oh, is this it?
Oh,
There you go.
I'll just text it to you, yeah.
We do
Wait,
see...
leave that up slightly open.
Okay, so we do see Prince John and the Sheriff, who do help the Evil Queen and Hades. Okay. Baron's back. Hey!
Sorry, I had to do some business stuff.
I still want
business.
Since the next Kingdom Hearts game is, like, somewhat afterlife themed, I still think it's the perfect opportunity to put Coco in there. Soul would also be very fitting, though it's not as...
I think only the beginning is Afterlife theme, because the...
Yeah, but you could still put Coco in there.
No, I wouldn't have anything against them putting it. I'm just
Yeah.
saying it.
Yeah.
By the way, you know how there's like a bunch of images they show us in that trailer?
Mm-hmm.
There's one image where it's a very blurry image, and it looks like in the background it might be an AT-AT
I've seen
foot.
that. I've seen that, and I want it so bad.
I don't want it that badly, but if they did, I'd be like, okay, that's fine, as long as it's fun.
I want it done right, is what I want. Just like I really did want Pirates of the Caribbean
Yes.
to come back, but I wanted it done right, and it was done half right, in my opinion. Because, like I said, world was great, story was bad, and enemy types did not hit their full potential. You should have put the Sea Phantoms in there. Why didn't you do that?
Yeah, that was weird.
You had the Skeleton Pirates in Game 2. Where the fuck were Davy Jones's Sea Phantoms?
Yeah, I don't
in
know
Game
why
3?
they didn't do that. That really pissed me
They
off.
can walk on land and everything. Why didn't you do it?
Oh, you have to hold it. That's right. Can you... didn't I interact with this already? Maybe not. Anyways,
My
But
God, everywhere
the
you
only
go.
thing that bugs me about that is everybody's like, oh, it 100% is that. We know
It's not
this already.
100%. Even if that is an AT foot, that doesn't mean there's a Star Wars world.
Yeah.
It could just be an Easter egg.
Someone dragged the body.
Like Kingdom Hearts does that sometimes. Lady and the Tramp, there was a thing of them in
Mm-hmm.
Traverse Town, and there was nothing else.
The Mad Hatter has his own hat shop in Traverse Town. You never meet the Mad Hatter. I
Yeah.
mean, you go to his world, but you never meet him.
Apparently, he and the March Hare were originally supposed to be there, but it got cut for some reason.
Yeah, same with how they were going to have the Toy Story world in
Mhm.
the first game.
And have Woody and Buzz be summons in the second game, which sounds like a great idea, actually. Summoning the little toys to help you in a fight.
That would have been so cool. Don't know why they didn't do it. Then again, honestly, after the first game, summons don't matter anymore.
And the summon that really matters in the first game is the Tinkerbell.
Yeah, it's really Tinkerbell, and you could use the symbol one, but it's kind of...
Did you know they originally wanted to make Bahamut a summon in the first game from Final Fantasy?
I did not know they wanted to do that. That's funny.
Yeah.
Because Bahamut is named after a character in Dungeons & Dragons who's named after another character in another mythology.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's really
exactly.
funny. I guess they want me to go over there? This is a weird quest, I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you for following Lucifer Morningstar instead of Lucifer. Lucifer.
Lucifer.
That's cool. But,
Isn't that the name of the isn't that another name for Satan, right? Or I don't remember if his last name is.
yeah, Lucifer Morningstar. That's another name for Satan.
I like to I kind of want to try to finish what's it called?
Lucifer.
But I did not like the way they were doing the relationship between him and the girl.
Yeah, it has its ups and downs. Yeah. What season were you on?
1.
Oh, well, there you go.
And I already didn't like it.
Then I don't think the show's gonna be for you.
Okay. Does it get worse?
Pray to Sobek to return your arms.
I am not sure
It gets both better and worse.
that they can do what they
Okay.
Like, it has... Like, there are moments in their relationship that I think are really good. Like... And then there are other moments that are... how do I describe this? Like, a little Smallville-y.
Oh, ugh.
You know, like the Lana drama.
Yeah, ugh.
Which got so fucking annoying.
What is this place?
And then season 6 of Lucifer is just CW shit. I fucking hated season 6.
Is that the last season?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
They ruined it right at the ending.
The thing is, season 6 didn't, like, ruin the previous seasons. It's just, there shouldn't have been a season 6. They should have found a way to end it in season 5, which was their original plan.
And then CW.
And it really shows in season 6 that that was not their original plan to have a season 6.
Unfortunate. Oh, look
I'm
at...
no thief. I'm Hermes from Immortals Phoenix Race.
I swear he's Loki. 100%. If he's not Loki, I'm gonna... I will...
Why would you expect Loki? This isn't a Norse
He
mythology.
looks like Loki. He's acting like Loki.
He has a scar on his face like Loki. Actually, wait, is that Loki?
If it turns out it's
Hold
not
on.
Loki by the end of this, I will have Andrew draw stupid on my forehead in permanent marker.
What if they don't reveal it in this, but then he reappears in Valhalla?
I was doing important work when we were.
Then I'll write stupid on your forehead.
Of course.
Fuck you.
I was cool as a
I don't agree to that. This was my idea. Why would I be tattooed stupid?
come out.
I don't know.
Was never on board.
I'm writing stupid on your face either way.
That's not good.
They searched the whole ship.
Kitty, what do you
killed
think?
Anyone who got in their way
You just want pets?
until they found the captain. Dragged him out. kicking him twice, killed his
You know, I think it would be better if they just, like, he knows what happened. Just show a flashback of what happened instead of showing this Batman Arkham Origins.
They didn't want to have to animate all those characters moving and have to give them voice lines.
Yeah, where can we cut costs, everybody?
In the story! You know, the part that nobody cares about. Except for people like us. Oh, nice try. You didn't get the Kingler.
Oh, that's
Now we have
too
established your heroism. Where is Mercy?
bad. Now that we have established your heroism, where is it? Disney ruined Star Wars. In several ways, yes.
In other words, they didn't...
In other ways, they made it better, like there's The Mandalorian and shit, but then there's stuff like Book of Boba Fett and The Last Jedi and The
Book of
Rise
Boba Fett doesn't make me
Skywalker.
that mad. It just makes me disappointed.
It makes me really disappointed is the thing.
Yeah,
Because
it's-
I was so ready for the Boba Fett show to be like
Really gruesome.
just
and
like and it was like people were saying, oh man, the Boba Fett show is like a Star Wars like crime family
Mm-hmm.
series. I'm like, oh, I am so in, and it's just terrible.
And it was like a crime family series written by the CW.
Oh god.
The fact that there are crime families, and that's about it.
And nobody respects Boba the whole show, and he's like, oh, okay. Boba's like, all right, you will all join me in this battle. And they're like, no, we won't. And he's like, all right.
The worst part is
It's like
the
this guy tries to kill him. All right, you can go now. Like,
The worst part is that the argument for that is like, oh well, he's an old man now. It's like he's not that old. It's not like he's old Obi-Wan Kenobi.
he's soft now. I don't want to see soft Boba Fett. I don't want to see soft Boba. The Mandalorian is harsher than Boba Fett. Like,
Yeah, literally the 2 episodes of Boba Fett that are just season 2.5 of Mandalorian, which
those shouldn't have been there.
They shouldn't have been there.
That's a problem now because it's like, so Wilda, really likes the Mandalorian
Mm-hmm.
show, and she agreed to check out Book of Boba Fett with me, and she saw the first episode and she was like, I'm really not feeling it, and I was like, I get it. I'll let you know if it gets better. And then I watched the rest. I was like, it did not get better. But now here's a problem. It's like, now does she have to watch Book of Boba Fett in order to watch Mandalorian season 3? That's stupid. Like,
It's like they're doing it like the Marvel Universe now, where you have to watch 5 movies beforehand.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's a
Well, what the
terrible
heck?
way to
Is this like
structure
an
it.
Aztec kind of? Oh, this place looks. This makes me want an Aztec Assassin's Creed game really badly.
Baron says, "By the way, want to know what my name means?" Sure.
Well, Baron is a rank of nobility in the old. What do you call them? The Middle East, not Middle East. What am I saying? The Dark Ages.
Yeah. And the tertiary rider is the big bad wolf who wants to use the book to create a world that is a never-ending party that everybody is invited to. What Disney movie was the big bad wolf?
I don't think they're. I can't.
Maybe
think,
he was in a Disney cartoon or something.
Maybe.
Is that a Disney cartoon when the 3 pigs are singing "Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf"? The Big Bad Wolf, the Big Bad
Maybe.
Wolf.
I don't know.
It might be that one. I don't think there's any Disney Little Red Riding Hood thing or anything.
There isn't. There at the very least there isn't a full animated movie.
There's Into the Woods, the movie. That's a Disney film.
Oh,
So
technically,
what you're
yeah.
saying is the villain is Johnny Depp.
Oh, I have to kill all the soldiers. Okay.
Did someone speak of Great Game D&D?
Yes.
Oh, because you mentioned Bahamut.
Bahamut the Great. the
Disney
Paladin.
doesn't even understand lightsaber mechanics. Yeah, everyone's pointed that out.
Yeah. That makes me so mad at Obi-Wan. Just I can't.
Okay, a whole bunch of Pokemon stuff.
You know what I like about this new sword we got?
Yeah.
Look,
Oh,
wait, real quick. And-
Baron says this guy is actually Set in disguise, not Loki. Because Sutek is another name of Set.
Oh, is that his name? Is Sutek?
I don't remember, to be honest.
So you know what I like about this sword?
What?
Look at how long it takes me to. Oops. Look at how long it takes me to charge up the hard hit.
No, I know it because it said instant charge under its perks.
Well, I died.
So, yeah. Okay then.
Do you want to take over or do you want me to keep playing? Because you were playing for like an hour.
You can keep playing if you want.
Alright.
Totally down.
I just want to give you a break from
Yeah.
the mental exhaustion.
Durgoran says, yes, I smock pets. Kinda. Congratulations.
What does it mean to smock a pet? I am very concerned.
It means he takes a smock and he puts it on the pet and then he says, haha, I've smocked you.
What is a smock? What are these dangerous items?
Baron says, I was never really a fan of Star Wars. How dare you? No, yeah, like, I've always been more of a fan of the extended universe of Star Wars, to be honest. Even though I like the movies, but I've always... I realized, like, even as a kid, I was way more, like, amazed by and interested in all the other stuff that came from Star Wars, just the world and everything, and...
Well, that's because they could go more in depth with it outside the movies. Because in the movies, you have to very quickly do a story.
Yeah.
And you have to finish it within 2 hours. Where if you do books, which is what most of the extended universe was, you can go into like what these planets are like, what kind of cultures they each have,
Yeah.
why the Trandoshans and the Wookiees don't like each other.
Yeah.
Which they should have. They tried to show that off in Book of Boba Fett, but it just kind of feels like out of nowhere if you don't know what's happening.
Yeah, honestly.
I knew what was happening. I was like, oh, he's gonna attack those Trandoshans because of the way they treat his people. But then I saw someone's reaction online. They're like, why is he attacking these lizard people?
You know, and it's made all the more depressing by the fact that Ming-Na Wen's character, I keep forgetting her character's name, but I know Ming-Na Wen. Who Ming-Na Wen is so awesome.
Fennec?
She's actually
Fennec Shade. That's her name.
Fennec Shand, I think. Yeah.
Whatever.
But she's actually one of my celebrity crushes. I love Ming-Na Wen so much. But her character is doing the shit Boba Fett should be doing.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, and so is the Mandalorian. It's like everyone's Boba Fetting except Boba Fett.
Yeah, that was annoying. It's like, why is she the badass here? Like, they could both be badass.
And she like threatens to shoot the guy. You will like give us a meeting with the mayor right now. And he's like, okay. And then Boba Fett's like, was that really necessary? It's like, shut up!
You would have been doing that.
That's what you're supposed to be doing. That was necessary. Okay, here we go. Kiss. No? Okay.
You're behind the soldiers at my door.
You lied to me in Thebes.
Oh, didn't we meet in Thebes? Okay.
I told you all I could.
Merti.
If I betrayed the others,
Merti.
I'd be dead already.
Merci.
You knew
You knew this relic was randomly bringing the dead back to life, and you didn't think to mention that shit.
Yeah, come on. Don't be a bitch. Or I'll be a snitch.
You're Aten. You searched for it and it eluded us. It gilded myth of order.
There are pharaohs walking around, undead pharaohs. I don't think anything's a myth anymore.
Yeah, I think all this shit is real.
There's an Anubian warrior walking around the town looking for me.
Yeah, he says I owe him 5 drachma. I don't even know where I'm supposed to get a drachma. I've never been to Greece.
I never knew who did not want to know, but I profited, and for that, my heart.
Oh, you poor thing. You profited. How will you survive?
But she feels bad about it.
When you came to Thebes, I
Can you guys hear the game, by the way?
thought I knew
Is it really quiet or not?
Even if they can't, there's subtitles.
who has the relic.
Yeah, but when we're not talking, it's gotta be kind of
knowledge
boring.
is shrouded, but it does not belong to men. It holds the
I mean, look at this.
Man, how narcissistic. You think it's always boring when you and I aren't talking constantly?
Yeah.
You don't think Ubisoft's brilliant writing can stand on its own?
No. No, I don't. Because it's not even keeping me in. I'm not paying attention to it at all.
warrior and the necropolis of the noble.
Like, even a little bit.
I heard her say heretic tomb, relic, ritual, hey.
Forgotten.
Like what we did.
Cursed land.
Already
We forgot.
cursed land.
Ready to leave this cursed land. So are we. Can we get back to the Duat, please? That was where all the cool shit was.
Honestly. Is it gonna be... Yep.
Oh, hey!
You were right about the Anubian warrior.
Hey!
The claimer of hearts comes.
Okay, that's pretty cool. The Claimer of Hearts is actually Amit. Why can't we have Amit show up, please?
Because then they'd have to make a new model.
You know what? Idea for an enemy type, Children of Amit.
I
I'd
don't
say
want-
Amit has little kids.
I don't want to kill this guy. He's just doing his job.
And frankly, I want him to take her. I don't care about her.
Oh, this guy's strong.
Damn. Yeah, the Relentless One, he's known as. Shit.
What about the
I'm
relentless?
sorry I dumped you into this fucking boss fight. Jeez.
That's fine. Just if I win or die, you take over.
Oh, you don't necessarily have to defeat him. You can run away.
No, I have to defeat him.
Yeah, this is a matter of principle.
Although I do 2 damage and he gets to do like 1 billion.
Yeah, I think this guy's max level is the thing.
I should still be doing more than this.
Hey,
This game is stupid.
it is.
Even in Pokemon, where the game is very basic, if you 10 levels lower, you can.
I'll give him a little credit since this is literally Anubis's bounty hunter, apparently. So,
Still, it's a game. You don't have to make the game unplayable.
what level are we?
50.
Okay, max is 55.
Yeah.
So he's 5 levels above us. And that makes all the difference in the world.
That shouldn't make so much of a difference to where you can barely damage them.
Yeah.
Like, sure, make it so we're a little bit weaker. Like, it takes longer and it's really hard.
Even Mark Hamill takes the piss out of Disney for how little they know. Yep. Yeah, because Mark Hamill's, like, not just, like, an actor in Star Wars. He's a big fan of it and everything, and he's really passionate about it. And it's kind of sad to see just how much they let him down with what they did.
Oh, you can kind of tell that they told him, hey, stop complaining.
Yeah, they told him shut the fuck up, basically. He's like, alright. The Three Little Pigs was one of Disney's animated shorts back when they were first getting into colored animation. Yeah, that's what I thought, because I remember that short, and I was like, was that a Disney thing? So, yeah. Yes, it's the short cartoon Big Bad Wolf. Okay.
Now we return back to another
The
room.
title of Baron existed, was also used past medieval times, but yeah, for effect, let's say... Okay, they're just talking to each other. Okay, Baron Brezek says, there was that movie Bright from 2017. Oh, I saw that on Netflix. In the universe of that movie, there's a race of lizard men called Brezek. My original account was simply called Brezek, but I lost that one, so I made a new one called Baron Brezek. Ah, okay. Okay, that's cool.
I have not seen that movie, so that sounds
I
cool.
don't remember lizard men in that. I remember, yeah, humans, elves, orcs. There's a centaur in one scene. Fairies. And there's a dragon in one scene. Like, it's actually kind of good for world building. Like, it's a shot panning over the city, and there's just a dragon flying over the city. Fight, 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 fight.
I was right. I do own some drachmas.
You know what's funny? I remember that woman on the left. It's for a weird reason, though. It's because I remember how big her chest is.
I mean, is there another reason to remember a woman? I'm kidding, of course.
I know.
There are plenty of reasons. They're cooking, they're cleaning.
Okay,
The
Andy Kaufman.
The jobs they have, because sometimes they're CEOs.
that was a way Andy Kaufman trolled, like, this feminist audience once. He was like, hey, I think women are superior to men in many ways. And then they all cheered. He went, yeah, cooking, cleaning, laundry. And then cheering all turned into anger. He just fucked with all of them.
That's what you get for being annoying.
So you are the antiquarian.
Yeah, he was one of the biggest troll comics, basically. He always wanted to, like, mess with the audience.
Kind of like with Sacha Baron Cohen.
Kinda, yeah.
Have you seen the latest, what's it called? Borat movie, by the way?
You mean subsequent movie film?
Is that the name of it?
Didn't he make a third one, though?
Did he make a third? I don't know.
But I've seen the first one and the second one.
Yeah, I know he made one really recently.
Yeah, the first one is called Borat for the Glorious Something of Kazakhstan, and the second one is called Borat Subsequent Movie Film.
What a name.
Perhaps I should see the ritual for myself.
What if we don't see the ritual first?
By the way, we couldn't help but notice, is that the fucking blade of Amun you're carrying?
No.
It's okay, I replaced my Final Fantasy blade with it.
I replaced the blade I got from a guy who came from the heaven.
That other blade you're wielding, it feels like it's sucking my soul from my body. Well, it's called the Reaper of Souls.
Maybe that means it's time for you to die.
You're being a very interesting person.
Okay, so what do I gotta do?
The King of Kings? You have to find Jesus.
No, I gotta find the King of Queens. What's his name? From that one show. What's the actor's name? I'm trying to remember.
You mean from the show King of Queens?
Yes.
That's it's Kevin something.
Kevin Bacon.
Kevin James.
Damn it, that was so close. You know, because they both look equally as handsome. Kevin Bacon and Kevin James.
Game is audible, but on the low end. Okay. I like both your beards. Thank you. Thank you, Fruity Brother.
And did you see what our quest objective is? She brought us up to that spot, and then our next objective is to go down back here to talk to her.
Well, that's because you didn't do the mission she brought you up there to do. You just tracked another mission to come back and talk to her. She's unavailable. You have to do the other mission first.
That doesn't make any sense, and why is this a separate mission?
Shane, Ubisoft.
Ubisoft, you're stupid. I hate you.
Track the other mission.
No, I don't want them. I'm going to try and figure this out myself. I don't want Ubisoft.
You can't do it unless you're tracking.
Yes,
That's how the game works.
I can do it. Though.
You can't make mission progress if you're not tracking the mission.
You can make mission progress without tracking.
All right, make mission progress. See,
really
blood in the water. That's what you need to be doing. Remember Legally Blonde.
Okay, so I just need to go 73 meters that way. So I'm going to turn this off.
Okay, now you're just being stubborn. You don't just need to go there, you need to investigate stuff, which you're not going to be able to see if you don't have the mission on.
I'll use my eagle.
Alright, so while Shane spends 2 hours being stubborn, I'm going to read the fucking chat. The next three riders also have similar goal. I think you meant to say similar goal. To the big bad wolf. They are working together, and they are the three caballeros. That's an old Disney movie. That's an old one. Welcome, Fruity Brother. Toko, yes, I believe I've read all your comments. Baron Dolph has returned with popcorn. Yuki says only 2 hours of being stubborn.
Die, I have a torch now. Okay, fine, I'll use my sword.
Are you saying you can't light the way? I used the super on the guy who was about to die, you fool.
Yeah, but it helped me kill this guy.
His blade went right through that dude's shield.
It's magic. Do you believe in magic?
Instant charge is
In
fun,
assassin
isn't it?
blade that'll cut you right in half and turn you into hay. It's magic.
Turn you into hay? The fuck kind of compost are you using?
It's a magic sword.
It's like that, there's an old, there's a horror movie from, I think it was the early 2000s called Slash. It was trying to be another, you know, horror franchise, kind of like Scream. It wasn't that bad a premise, honestly. Like, a farmer was going around killing people because he was using their blood, like, to fertilize the crops. Like, which, like... Because there actually is an old superstition that blood is good for crops. And he was doing it dressed as a scarecrow, basically, in order to, you know, blend in. Like, he could stop, and they'd think he's a scarecrow. Yeah, and I was like, oh, that's not a bad idea. And he's killing people with a scythe. That's unique and everything.
The kitty wants to say hi to everybody. Hi, it's me, Juliet, the older kitty. Yes, who was that kitty? You want them to bring you snacks? Okay, we'll have them bring you some snacks.
Three caballeros, yes, but they're hot, so I have to include them.
Oh yeah, Tokoyami is attracted to birds.
Okay, you do you, man.
Yeah, I don't think Andrew knew that about you, Toko, that you're a bird furry.
So instead of a furry, you're a feathery.
Yes.
A fluttery.
A fluttery.
Amun. Ah, just old-fashioned Amun.
Yeah,
Nice.
I just wiped away the knee. I couldn't tell it was him because the knee was covered by
Hold
some
on,
dirt.
what's that? Ah, now that the knee is revealed, Amun!
Yeah, clip. You know, that is the most important part about him is his
Wait a minute, reaches and wipes the face, and suddenly it's a falcon face. It's Amun! Wait a minute! Reaches and wipes a little off, like, the elbow, and suddenly the whole picture changes. It's Old Man Winkle!
That's what I was actually thinking. I was thinking of like a Scooby-Doo thing.
Yeah.
I miss Scooby-Doo.
And I would have gotten away with it, too, if it weren't for you meddling assassins.
I kind of want to watch...
You missed a lootable thing. Right there. The pot. You see that arrow floating directly above it? Oh god, why am I talking to you?
You knew I was going to do that.
Welcome, Goose and Co. Welcome.
Goose and Co.
Goose and Co.
So who else came with you, Mr. Goose friend? Who's the Co? Or is it spelled? Who is the following? This following you playing? What?
Awesome Gal says love kitty breaks.
Who is this fellow playing with you? Oh, this is my friend Andrew, aka the Mythology Guy. You can look him up on...
I have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, look him up on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, pretty much anywhere. He's making his own card game.
That's the reason we're playing Assassin's Creed Origins is when I'm here on Wednesdays we do myth games. So yeah, like we did Immortals, we did Doom Eternal, we did absolutely nothing else. What else have we done?
We did a couple of the.
Oh yeah, we did a
God of War
couple
games.
God of War.
We did God of War 4.
Yeah, that's right. That was the first one we did.
Because we were gonna do God of War 1, and then I didn't have the right setup for that, so we did God of War 4.
Yeah, we were just like, fuck it.
And we're probably gonna do God of War 4 2, Ragnarok, when that comes out.
You could Just call it God of War 5 or God of War Ragnarok. Call it God of War 4-2.
Yeah, it's God of War
I
42.
feel like you're just confusing people.
That's the point.
God of War 42. It's the mythology guy. Yes, it is. At the beginning of the season, only one of the caballeros can be a rider at the time. But later they get a power-up that allows all of them to morph. It's Morphinta.
It's Morbin.
I would like to see the caballeros make a return. Like, they should do that in Kingdom Hearts. Like, you don't have to make a world for it, but you could have Donald's like friends appear.
If they don't do Max, Goofy's son Max, they're not going to do the Caballero.
They should do Max.
Yes, they
actually.
should.
They really should. I don't see why they wouldn't.
Because
Have a Disney Afternoon World. Why not? Seriously, have a Disney Afternoon World. You could put Darkwing Duck in there.
Mm-hmm.
You could put Max in there. You could put the Mighty Ducks in there.
Oh, that'd
if
be
you want
awesome.
to. Have a mini game where you play hockey with the Mighty Ducks. And yeah, actually have Darkwing Duck be like a teammate you can team up with. That'd be fun. It'd be a lot of fun. And yeah, have Max be a character and shit.
Where's the last one?
Max.
My axe, your axe. It's not my axe, it's your axe.
I just wanted to be a part of it.
Oh my god, that movie it breaks your heart, man. Okay, where's the rest of where's the last one?
You keep looking around. This is why I gave you controller. Now I don't have to do this.
There it
oh,
is.
there it is. There it is.
I did this one. Okay.
Are you sure?
I am sure.
The descendants that Tahamet spoke of. Did you really? There's nothing on this. Oh. How did you do that? How did you do that?
Assassin magic.
Hot 10.
Ender, he did the most sacred assassin thing. He did this.
Ah, now we can see everything. Here we go. And there it goes. Now there's people with their hands up being like, hey, you need to stop that right now. Hey,
Are you holding a cat?
Hey, that thing is a problem. She's like, hey, relax.
It's just my cat. No,
That's the whole context of this. I guarantee it. Quest completed. Blood in the water. There was neither blood nor water in this area.
Yeah, this was a lie. I feel
New
lied
quest,
to.
motherless child. Find and kill Isadora.
What about childless mother? What about-
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, about scarecrows, there was a horror movie where a scarecrow was possessed by the soul of an evil wizard. And who was killed by farmers. I forgot its name. You need to tell me the name of that, because I just have to know.
We need to watch that on Bad Movie Night.
I mean, how do we know it's a bad movie, though?
We still have to watch it.
Is there a release date for the card game? I'm kind of hyped. I'm really glad you're hyped. We don't have an exact date. It's this year. Things would have to go very wrong for it to not come out.
This year when the Kickstarter
Yeah,
comes
the
out.
Kickstarter will launch this year. Wilda and I, mostly Wilda, is looking for a manufacturer in order to make it, and we currently have our graphic artist making the instruction book for it. We've got the commercial done, we've got the box art done, we've got the finalized templates, and practically all of the art finished. So really, yeah, the last things are we need to finish the instruction book, and most importantly, we need a manufacturer.
Yep, that's pretty much the big thing. And you can... and once they get a manufacturer, that's when they'll know how much they want to price everything.
Yeah, because we need to get a number from them. We can't launch the Kickstarter if we don't know how much money we need to make.
Yeah, because they could launch it at $10 and it would cost them $100.
Yeah.
I don't know, $10 wouldn't
Yeah,
get you much.
our goal is $10. Can we reach $10?
Mercy came to try and make amends for what the others did.
Worst case scenario, we'll have to go to Office Max.
Okay, so basically what happened was the girl, like that woman we know, Isadora, you know?
Mm-hmm.
When she was a girl, she lost her mother, and so she initiated all of this to get revenge. So we have to kill her because she's actually the villain.
So she didn't actually break into this place and.
I don't remember the exact details of everything, but I do.
So her father was the one protecting the tomb?
gist. I believe so. Yeah. It's a little hard for me to remember exactly what's going down. There she is. Oh, hello. No, I am looking at your eyes. I swear.
Tell me, what do you see?
Tell me what you see as she holds it right here. What do I see? 2 D's and an F. Oh shit.
Knowledge is not necessarily wisdom, by it. You've heard of Ramesses II, yes?
Yeah, Ramses II is the most legendary pharaoh of all time. Who hasn't heard of him? I think the only one who can compete with him is probably Ozymandias. Well, then there's Cleopatra. I guess she's the most well-known.
Must be 1,000 years old.
Really?
Great
I think Cleopatra's the most well-known, but she wasn't the greatest pharaoh.
I would say the most well known is oh, what's his name?
unfinished business.
The one who had a disease we don't know what.
Oh, Tutankhamun?
Yeah, Tutankhamun, just because of that whole disease thing.
I think Cleopatra is more known than him, though. There's all those movies about her and shit, and
Maybe.
kids' books about her. She's
I
the
don't
first pharaoh I found out about.
The first one I learned about was Tutankhamun.
Yeah.
All here.
But I guess Cleopatra might be the most well known.
I know what needs to be done.
Remember when there was the movie?
So, basically, she's talking about how one of the pharaohs who has risen is Ramses the Great, and you need to lay him to rest like the others.
Kill him like the rest.
So you have 2 different missions going on. One is this, going to the remaining Duat and dealing with Ramses the Great, and the other is killing Isidora, since she's the one who's causing all of this.
Fucking
Ra
bitch.
protect you, by it.
A pharaoh's heart and name.
Yeah. So
This is how I will quieten the great.
yeah. So you can pick which of the 2 you want to do first. You can either do like. Oh wait, you have 3 missions. Wait, what's a pharaoh's shadow? Is that just to complete the others? Oh no, you have 3 missions going. Okay, find and defeat Ramses' shadow. Scrolls. Where's the? Isn't one of these the killing Isidora? I guess not. Okay, I could have sworn at one point it said assassinate Isidora, but yeah, you have 4 missions.
Alright, let's do this one.
Yeah, all right. You get the real world shit out of the way first, then we can have fun in the afterlife.
Yeah. Afterlife.
You can
fun.
probably just teleport to get closer.
Not while we're being attacked. That's the rule. It's rude to just run away from a battle.
So yeah, that's what's going on with the card game. We're finding a manufacturer, and we should definitely be able to find one within the next month or 2. And then when we get, and by then the instruction book will be done, and the all the card shit should be completely done. So once we get a number from the manufacturer, and we're also planning to get a prototype made, because we have to make sure it'll look good. What we make will look good. You have to get a prototype made. To be like, all right, I want you to make a prototype, so I'll see how you make it. Then they make one, they give it to us. If it looks fantastic, we're like, boom, you can make thousands of these. We get the number, and then the Kickstarter launches. That's how it works.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
What the heck? I'm stuck. Okay.
Yeah. Your Chocobo had to take a shit. You need to let him go into the bush and take a goddamn shit.
You've been pushing him too hard. He hasn't pooped once this game.
Okay, Pokemon stuff. The Caballeros show up for 1 episode in the 2017 DuckTales show. Oh, I didn't know that. That's kind of cool.
Didn't they cancel that show?
I do not know.
I heard some people really liked it, some people didn't.
About to start episode 6 in Lego Skywalker Saga. Oh, I heard that game is a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, he started playing them and he really liked them.
Nice.
The main reason I don't want to get that game is because I don't want to. I don't consider the last 3 movies connected to the Skywalker Saga really pretty much at all, except for Kylo, and even then barely.
As far as I'm concerned, like, The Force Awakens never got a sequel, and we'll never know how that story ends.
It also doesn't make sense for her to call herself Skywalker at the end.
Everyone has pointed it out. It's stupid.
Like, she spent way more time with Princess Leia. Wouldn't she call herself Rey Organa? Like,
I guess, but maybe it's because Leia's also technically a Skywalker. And
but
so,
that she doesn't go by that. Her name.
I don't know. Like, everyone said it would have been better if she just called herself Palpatine and was like, you know, everyone associates this name with evil, but I'm going to, like, change it into a name for hope. Like, it's like, you know, some people are like, I hate that Rey's a Palpatine. I'm like, I don't even think that's a bad idea. I just think the execution was garbage.
Yeah, like the whole her father tried to run away randomly.
It's so you can just feel the retconning in every fucking movie. It's so stupid. It's like, you know, like, people are like, well, Rey, after Last Jedi came out, some people were defending it, saying, hey, Rey doesn't have to be a chosen one or something. And it's like, yeah, you don't have to be if you didn't already set it up.
Yeah,
in Force Awakens, like, that lightsaber is calling to you for a reason. There's something about you. You have some sort of connection to it. Then the next movie, you're no one. Your parents were no one. No one. Absolutely no one. It doesn't matter. Nothing. There's no connection to anything. Then the third movie, never mind. Like,
we realized we fucked up.
Your parents, when I said your parents were no one, what I meant by that was that they pretended to be no one to protect you. Get it?
No, I don't. That's terrible.
I don't think you get it.
Wait, is that an Anubian warrior in the real world?
Wait, what the fuck? Oh, it's because you're going after Isadora, and she's the one causing all this, so I guess now Anubians are popping up where she is.
Oh, so she's controlling them.
Probably.
Die. That's what they say.
I wonder if these lower level Anubian warriors get intimidated by this level 50. Look, this guy's level 52, and it's just like, yeah, basic, then level 53, red. It's like, you guys are only one level above me. Why do you get the cool red font? Because we're one level above you. And don't you forget.
You always act like you're better than me, level 53 versus level 52.
We are better than you by one level. If we weren't better than you, you'd be on the same level as us.
One level shouldn't make this much of a difference, goddammit.
But it does.
What is it? In D&D it makes sense because there are only 20 levels maximum. In each level there's actually a huge boost. But in this there's like nothing. Nothing. It's not like I get a new power up every day.
And because I'm a horny asshole, Jose and Penchtio have a romantic relationship. Of course they do. Barendolf wants to know what the card game is about. What's the objective? What's the rule? Okay, so I'm making a mythology-based card game, and oh wait, I'm gonna let you do that. Okay, I'll talk about it in a minute because important story beat. Oh, it wasn't her. She twicked you.
She's poisoned us somehow. Magically.
Oh no, she put shrooms in the air.
Oh, is she using a Eye of Apple of Eden?
She's using something. Let's just say that.
Is it going to be the Penis of Eden?
Oh, apparently the name of that Scarecrow movie is called Night of the Scarecrow.
What? How come my attack didn't go off?
Because fuck you, that's why. This is a powerful ass guy. Stronger than those Anubian warriors outside.
Well, that's because they're dogs.
I admire Tahamet's assets, but she is so short and that's too weird for me.
That was the funniest thing I've ever...
What a turnaround there.
I love the way you said that. She's too short and that's too much for me. Oh, that was funny. That was a good one. Thank you for that laugh.
The Skywalker game is great. All the humor you expect out of a Lego game mixed with Star Wars shenanigans. Oh, Barendorf has to leave now? No, I haven't explained.
Baron No.
Barendorf,
Goodbye,
I haven't
Baron.
explained the game to you yet.
Well, you can explain it to anybody in the audience who hasn't seen it before.
Yeah. Actually, wait. What are those? Like, we've got. Correct. It looks like. It looks a little like Isis, but with like a snake tail. I haven't seen that depiction.
I think I might have seen it before, but I didn't know what it was.
If that's a new type of creature, I want to put that in the game.
Do you think you'd have the time to add
Alright,
it?
well, if you want to learn about my card game, its website is linked in all of my YouTube videos. So, if Barendolf, if you heard that, there you go.
But if you want to describe it to everybody else.
Yeah, okay, it looks like we got some time. So, it's a mythology-based card game where you summon characters from mythology, and you use them to fight your opponent's characters from mythology. The way you win is every time you kill one of your opponent's characters, you get points. You get a certain number of points, you win. You and your opponent can pick what that number is before the game starts. During your turn, you can play characters from your hand, and if you want to make them more powerful, you can also equip them with equipment cards from your hand. Like, let's say you play the Minotaur from Greek myth. Well, now, if you want, you can give that Minotaur, like, Poseidon's trident to make it stronger. You can also give it the armor of Achilles. Don't ask how a Minotaur wears Achilles' armor. And you can also give it Pegasus to make it stronger. Like, that kind of shit. You know, there's monsters. There's also warriors, like Perseus and Heracles are in the game. And there's also minor gods like Thanatos, Eris, and Hypnos. And there's also, of course, major gods, Zeus, Poseidon, Hades, and whatnot. There's also location cards. When you play a location card, it affects everyone present. Like, for example, if you play Atlantis, every water-type character gains a buff. Yours and your opponent's. There's also effect cards that just have an effect that happens when they're played. Like, there's an effect card called Struck Down. If you play this while you have a god on the field, you get to insta-kill one of your opponent's characters. That's how it works. Also, there's several different mythologies, like maybe you'll be using Greek mythology, maybe your opponent will be using Egyptian, or Norse, or Chinese, or Japanese, or Aztec, or Hindu. Like, those are all the mythologies included at launch. So that's how the game works. Oh, and if you want to play gods and shit, you have to sacrifice weaker units to play them. Because you can't just, like, okay, first turn, I play fucking Zeus to battle against your hoplite.
Or your random boar.
In order to play a minor god, like, you have to sacrifice one thing. Like, let's say, okay, I sacrificed the Erymanthian boar to play, like, Thanatos. If you want to play a god, you have to sacrifice 3 things. Like, okay, I sacrifice, you know,
my Hercules,
my Heracles, my Achilles, and my Bellerophon to play Hades.
And minor gods count as 2 sacrifices.
Yeah, minor gods count as 2. So if you want, you could just say, okay, I just sacrificed Perseus and Thanatos, and now I can play Zeus.
Okay, is there another way to get into here?
And a god counts as 3, so you could just sacrifice, like, Zeus to immediately play Poseidon or something.
Sounds good.
So that's how the game works. There you go. Bibbidi-bobbidi.
Bibbidi-bobbidi-boo. I'm gonna stab you. I'm an assassin and I like to sing. I'm an assassin who's murdering all the people in this city for their souls.
Have you seen the clever edit of the ending of Rise of Skywalker where Rey becomes a Sith? No, I have not.
I've seen it. It's interesting.
That was another example of them just lying in the trailer to try to get people
Yeah, it
more
happens for like
interested.
2 seconds and then...
And it does nothing. It does absolutely
It's literally
nothing.
clickbait.
This would be like if they took that scene from The Empire Strikes Back where Luke is in Dagobah, and remember he, like, chops off Darth Vader's head in an illusion, and it's revealed Luke's face under the helmet. What if they just showed, like, Darth Vader's helmet landing with Luke's face in it in the trailer? That would be just bullshit. Make people think, wait, what? What are they saying? You know, like, it's just for a... That's not what the intention is. It's dumb.
Yeah,
and it meant nothing in the
it literally
Rise
meant
of Skywalker.
Yeah,
in Empire Strikes Back, it means something. It means you're connected to Darth Vader, which, you know, he's your father. So yeah,
and it also shows that even the brightest hero can fall.
In Rise of Skywalker, it meant nothing.
It meant, here's something that looks cool. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the extent of what it meant, quote unquote.
The final Kamen Rider is actually Scar from Lion King. Yeah, makes sense. He's a really good villain. Who tricked Hades into giving him a new body and escaped hell. But when Hades found out, he cursed his new body to slowly decay until he is nothing but ash. So he's going after the book so he can be immortal. Okay. Don't worry, he'll still be a giant gay asshole. There are some people who theorize that Scar might be gay because he has such like bitchy gay energy.
Because he's so flamboyant.
Yeah.
I don't really think that's true because they're lying.
I mean, if you look at all the lore, Scar isn't gay because in the Broadway musical he tries to get Nala to marry him and shit like that. Hell, even in the live-action remake, it's revealed that he wanted to marry Sarabi originally. But if you're just looking at the animated movie, yeah, I guess you could interpret it that way.
Yeah.
That's basically also what Jeremy Irons said. They were like, is Scar gay? He's like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, if you want to interpret it that way, sure. Do what you want. Do what makes you happy.
Oh, Baron has to leave. Oh, that's too bad.
Well, we're... how much time do we have on the stream?
Oh, yeah, and in Lion King 2, he has kids, so that's another... Oh, yeah, and Zero was his mate, so... If you're going by any continuity other than just the first animated movie on its own, you can't really say he's gay.
Maybe
but
bi.
Maybe bi, I guess, yeah. I guess you could say that. And I'm just telling you it how it is. This isn't like my opinion.
Well, like we said, if you want him to be gay in your story, go right ahead.
You can. I don't know if Lion King 2 is canon or not. So yeah, you do you, man.
Disney canon is so fucking weird. I don't get Disney canon. Also, what am I supposed to do here? It just says the door is locked.
I can stay a bit longer if the stream ends soon. It's 6:01. What do you think?
Well, we're probably gonna end in 30 minutes.
Yeah, so probably around that time. Okay, wait, look up. Try looking up. Maybe there's a way in. Yeah, to your right. There it is.
Oh my god, I'm so dumb.
Yeah.
I kept doing trying to... Stupid game. Making me look stupid. I don't like this. I don't like looking stupid. I like looking smart. I know 1 + 1 = 4.
Oh, did you hear what, Terrence Howard has been saying?
Who's Terrence Howard again?
Original War Machine.
What has he been saying?
He's come up with his own math and shit called Teriology. He said 1 × 1 actually = 2.
What?
He said, like, one time when I was talking to one of my professors, I told my professor, there is no such thing as 0. My professor said, okay, Terry, let's say we each have an apple, and you give me your apple. How many apples do you have now, Terry? And I told him, I have 2. Terry, I don't think you understand.
Yeah, what was the original question?
The question was, Terry, let's say you have an apple and I have an apple. Now you give me your apple. How many apples do you have, Terry? I have 2. Terry, I don't think you understand. And then he says, and I told that professor, no, you don't understand. Because so long as both those apples still exist in this universe, I still have both of those apples. It's like, so, Terry, do you think you own the universe?
Oh my god, my head hurts so much right now.
And you know what's funny? Somebody pointed out, they were like, so Terrence Howard wasn't in further Marvel movies because he was mad that he wasn't getting paid as much as Robert Downey Jr. However, you just proved yourself wrong, Terry, because by your own logic, all the money Robert Downey Jr. is getting paid is still yours.
Oh my god. That was the dumbest thing I ever heard in my entire life. And I'm going to use that as a really dumb argument when I want to make...
I like Terrence Howard, but the man is insane.
I guess we have to go to the underworld to kill
The
her?
Tomb of Tutankhamun.
Oh, yay! Yeah. Is that where we have to go to kill this one lady?
Here, let's see what it says.
After receiving a letter from Amunat, with rumors of another
Yeah,
relic.
that's just for the entire Curse of the Pharaohs. Let's look over here, though.
Oh, news of another artifact reaches Bayak, but landing in Thebes, he finds a city ravaged by a terrible curse. The long dead pharaohs walk again.
Again, that's just kind of all over. I was hoping we'd see a description of what exactly is happening. Pharaoh Ramses stalks the land. Ancient papyrus holds the key to granting. To banish the pharaoh, Bayak must find his mother Tuya's blood in the hymns and praise Ramses' great name. Only by facing the Keeper of Harmony and balance an earthly realm can Bayak defeat him in the other. So those 3 quests are all basically kill Ramses. They're all different.
Yeah, wait a
parts
minute,
of it.
yeah. Okay, I guess we'll do
It's
this.
like, and then that. Well, Ramses is like, I'm gonna tell you right now, Ramses is like the final boss of this Curse of the Pharaohs thing. So I think you should go to Tutankhamun first.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, you can just port through that. Yeah, Tomb of
I'm trying,
Tutankhamun.
yeah.
There you go. Because remember, we already found it earlier, and we accidentally went to it first, and we were like, oh no, this is a higher level one.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah. So that's convenient. Now we can just fast travel to it.
Are you guys talking about teriology? Yes, we
Yes, we are. Oh my god, are you talking about Tyrael?
were. Teriology is so... When did he start talking about this? And more importantly...
I don't know, but he was talking about it, like, again, just pretty recently, honestly, so this isn't, like, some old news or anything.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yep, there she is.
And yes, she has an apple of Eden. This part is fucking cool.
Yep.
Why wasn't this in the original Assassin's Creed story?
Because it's here. Anyway. Oh, there's the Loki set, or whoever the hell he is.
Why are they all redheads?
Give me the orb. I do not
It's a
want
side effect of
My mother
something. I don't know.
Our role to restore Ma'at and put Amun back on his throne. This is why I was born.
Ma'at is order.
This is why to hide and watch as they slit her throat. So I would have the strength to do Amun's will.
This is not strength. This is savagery.
I don't know, I feel pretty strong. Should you turn your back on the master assassin? I don't think that's a good
he
idea.
just pulled out his blade. I don't like the way that they cut to black there.
Yeah, what's going on?
This must end.
Oh, this tomb again.
Yeah.
You betrayed Amun, our people, your duty.
There's Tutankhamun.
I will not betray mine.
Damn, they made Tutankhamun look like a beast.
Yeah. Congratulations, Mr. I believe he was 19 when he died. I do like how they used like his tomb thing for his mask. That's really cool. Hey, Common, how are you so fucking big? You're 19.
He was in his... Oh, shit.
So, since he's most famous for his tomb, do you think we should start calling him Tomb Tutankhamun?
No, that would
Remember,
be...
your super will heal you. Oh, we don't have the health warrior bow on.
Oh, damn it.
You can probably switch to it. Yeah, sorry, I put the more damaging one on, but maybe we can switch back to the health one if you think we should.
Maybe later.
This is a cool final thing to end the stream on, honestly.
Oh, this is a hard fight, though.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, well, you get to try.
Alright, I think we're gonna need the health bow. Remember how needed it was against Nefertiti?
Yeah, Nefertiti was,
What was I thinking switching? What the hell's wrong with me?
healing is always better. Andrew, in Thor: Love and Thunder, there was a reference to the Lady of El
Oh, wait.
statue.
Oh, we don't get to...
Restore Ma'at in the hidden tomb of the
What?
long-forgotten pharaoh. The pharaoh's Jib, his Shaut, his Ren.
Oh,
Quiet in the great
Okay, so I guess if we... I think we were supposed to die in that or something.
Oh.
This orb corrupts everything it touches.
Or maybe not. I don't know. I can't tell.
Well, change
let's
our bow.
find out. Yeah, change the fucking bow.
Anyways, in Thor: Love and Thunder, there's a reference to the Lady of Elke statue. It was the lady in the orange dress with the disc on the side of her head. Historians think that the statue might depict Tanit, a Canaanite goddess that was also worshipped by the Liberians. And I really like the reference.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, there were so many references in Love and Thunder, like, and I wasn't able to spot them all. I did see Huitzilopochtli and the Jade Emperor and Amaterasu. Oh no, it's just doing this again. Okay, so we are supposed to defeat Tutankhamun.
Okay, now what we gotta do is use a move that has super effective damage on him. And then we're gonna set up and increase our special attack for 3 turns.
Actually, you know what would have been cool? Fighting Tutankhamun in his, like legendary tomb. You know, with all the treasure over. This is still cool, like, honestly. And I love the dark vibe of Tutankhamun, because it's like, we don't know what killed
when he
him.
finishes attacking, that's when you should do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. The good thing about him is, yeah, he's very powerful, but he's not too fast. So if I like get behind him or something, like while he's doing a combo, then that's when I can really hit him also. Nefertiti was the super fucking fast bitch. Akhenaten was the slowest one, and this guy's like a little bit in between. This guy has the longest reach. That's one of the things.
Yeah, that makes it really hard to kind of skirt around him. Nice stab. You got him down 2 bars.
Whoop. No, sir.
Whoa,
what's he doing? What are you doing?
Oh, Iberians. My bad. Half of the season, Samurai gets a new form and his mysterious woman who is revealed to be Maleficent, and the form turns him evil and gets back in dark green and also gives him a whip with thorns in it. Huh.
Okay. Now, I don't want to use the warrior bow arrows unless I really need to, because there aren't any arrows lying around. Fuck!
I think you got this. Okay. Just look out,
he's
look out.
He's like almost a third dead.
I think he's more than a third, actually.
Okay.
He's almost half, is what it looks like.
Okay, it's okay. I have my super. I can heal.
Heal with super strength!
And now since I got the third bar going, it'll passively heal the rest. We know how to handle this game. No, sir. Oh. Whoop.
You
No,
go
you don't.
close, that was close. You almost died there, but you got him.
Almost half. This instant charge is also a godsend during this fight.
Yeah, that is really useful. Because it does
Spin
do a little bit
down.
more than chip damage.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 Come on! That was a one-hit combo.
Yeah, he just
kill.
kept stabbing us and stabbing us.
Shit! Ah, man, I was doing good. Fuck.
You did much better than me. I wish it was just load right at the boss fight, though.
To be fair, though, I saw like his combos while you were fighting him a little, so like that's also. Do we still have the bow equipped? Yeah, we do. I can tell because it's the yellow one instead of the purple one.
Is that a skeleton?
Yeah,
that's a skull. Okay.
know
That was creepy.
Well, at least it's not that far, but yeah, I wish there was just, like, they need to do what Kingdom Hearts 3 did and have an either retry fight or load last checkpoint option. That was
I mean, they had the retry fights since the 1.5. So
I did not know that.
that just because you never died during Kingdom Hearts 1.
I died so many times during that fucking Riku Ansem battle. Halfway through the season, Samuel gets a new form from a mysterious woman who is revealed to be Maleficent. Okay. And the form turns him evil and gets black and dark green. Ah, the Disney evil color. And also gives him a whip with thorns in it. Oh, that's a cool idea, especially from, like, Maleficent, since she makes, like, the thorn bushes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, create, like, a thorn whip. Ah, welcome, ya boy, the hero.
Oh, I thought you had already welcomed him, so I didn't welcome him. Sorry about that, you boy, the hero. I would have welcomed him.
Either way, Yuki welcomed him. Oh, shit. God, he is fucking powerful. But it's okay. You're going to get almost all that health back. Or maybe not. But you have the warrior bow.
If you get hit by the red ones, those do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Because it gets like...
I wonder if any of his attacks are blockable. We technically haven't tried that. Okay, it is, but it also knocks you back a little, so it's a little risky. But if you feel like you can't dodge in time, I guess blocking is something to fall back on. Ooh, you almost have your super again, so you'll be able to heal the rest of the way. There you go. Brilliant!
And I'm going to heal up as soon as I can, and then
Sweet.
get some chip damage.
Alright. Iberians with an eye. I'm having it I'm having it be that Maleficent is the final boss who is manipulating everything from behind the scenes so she can steal the book. Okay, so Kingdom Hearts 1. Well, actually, Ansem was manipulating from behind the scenes. But yeah, Maleficent makes sense. She's like one of the most legendary Disney villains. Ooh, you might
what if it's Maleficent from the movie? Maleficent. Don't you just love that movie?
Shut the fuck up. I hate that movie.
Which one is worse, that one or Cruella?
Oh, the Maleficent movie. At least Cruella acted a little more like actual Cruella.
But doesn't that make it more disappointing that she never actually does something evil?
There was some fucking mean-spirited shit in there.
Yeah, I hated how Maleficent's just... She's just a nice person.
And I get it sucks because, like, Angelina Jolie is a great choice for Maleficent, but y'all can't fucking do anything. Y'all keep casting great with these movies and then writing horribly is what y'all keep doing.
What pisses me off the most about that is, I was gonna say something.
This is how I will quieten the great Ramesses.
I sent a picture of Lady Elk in Thor on whisper mode just so you know what I'm talking about. Okay.
Just send it on the Discord instead because, I'm not.
Okay, here we go.
Probably gonna.
And fuck you. Oh wait, I just realized I should lock on to him.
Oh yeah, you can lock on in this game.
Yeah, we keep forgetting about
I mean, to be
that.
fair, the camera just keeps going to him, so...
This instant charge is so good, because you can just dodge, then immediately insta-charge a super...
You mean a hard?
Or, yeah, a heavy attack is what I mean.
Dude, even a sword from the gods can't kill these guys. Maybe the pharaohs were gods.
Fucking Ra gave me this! What the hell, Tutankhamun?
I am Ra. I am Tutankhamun.
Tutankhamun! And he's, like, making ramen.
Oh, hit him. You get... It won't do damage, but you'll get charge.
Yeah, might as well get that. So that's what that does. It's temporary invincibility. Really, from the guy who died of unknown causes.
He died from using his invincibility too much.
He overdosed. No! Okay, it's okay. I'm alive. What? That's a one-hit kill combo. Never get hit by that.
Yeah, just don't get hit by the red.
Don't get hit by the red, ever. No matter how much health you have, it will insta-kill you.
Yeah, that literally... What do we need to be level 55 to be able to fight this guy? Is that it?
I don't think so, because those Ramsey missions are still, like, early level 50s missions.
Do you know why R2 never listens to Luke when he tells him to wait behind? R2, well, because R2 always had a person. He never really listened.
You know, if this keeps being a problem, though, like, by the end of this stream, maybe we should actually go grind in the Ramses afterlife.
Yeah, maybe.
To beat Tutankhamun.
We'll kill the greatest.
We'll defeat the
Pharaoh.
greatest pharaoh of all time to come beat this kid.
Yeah, he was a child when he died. How is he this strong?
Because they gave him so much shit. What was that thing from Kane Chronicles where Bast is telling them, humans have only discovered a small portion of Egyptian artifacts and not even an interesting portion. What about Tutankhamun? That child?
I want to reread the King Chronicles. I really like the King Chronicles.
It was good.
Okay, I'm doing... Oh, no.
No! It's over.
Okay, I fucked up.
Yeah. Fucking combo.
I'm getting a little frustrated with this.
All the...
This stupid...
Because Anakin told him to wait and never came back. Oh, God. That's true. The crow that helps Maleficent gets turned into a crow-themed evil rider. Alright. That's cooler than what Maleficent did with the crow in the Maleficent movie.
It was an interesting idea to have turned into a human, and he didn't like being a human. He wanted to be a crow again.
I didn't mind that. What I didn't like was that she turned him into a dragon instead of her being a fucking dragon. That was stupid. And then the fucking... Did you watch the sequel movie?
No, because I hated the first one.
My God, the sequel movie. Apparently she's a phoenix.
What?
You tell me. I don't fucking know.
So now, not only is she an evil witch, she's a fairy who had her wings cut off, and now she's a phoenix?
No, oh, come on! I just started... Oh. I didn't know I could get out of that. I thought it was over. What's nice is that gives you a pretty decent super as well.
That is true.
No! And we're done. We might have to grind.
This
This
the
guy
fact
is
that we have
way
to
harder than the last two.
The fact that we have to grind is the problem.
It's his reach. His reach is fucking huge, and that insta-kill attack. I don't know if Akhenaten had one because he didn't get to hit me very often because I was able to game him pretty easy. But Nefertiti didn't have an insta-kill attack. I can tell you that much.
Yep. This is and if Ramses doesn't have an insta-kill attack, then that's gonna kind of make me annoyed.
Maybe if we level up, it won't be an insta-kill anymore, and maybe that'll help us a lot.
This is how I will quieten the great rabble.
Maybe the game, like, gives... Maybe their intention here was, like, either Tutankhamun or Ramses can be the final boss, depending on what you choose to do. Which, okay, because as you said, Tutankhamun for you is the most legendary pharaoh, and so Tutankhamun and Ramses are both decent candidates. But since Ramses is the most powerful pharaoh, I think he makes a lot more sense as a final boss.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just gonna heal up here.
Like, Ramses and Tutmos were the two, like, greatest warrior pharaohs, basically. It's kind of funny that Tutmos isn't in this.
It's probably because he's not well known, because I don't even know who that is.
Tutmos III was Hatshepsut's little brother. You know Hatshepsut?
No.
She was like the greatest female pharaoh of Egypt.
Really? Actually, I was gonna say I'm surprised it's not Cleopatra, but then based on how
did
this
things end with Cleopatra and how this story. Like,
yeah, the one great thing about the Assassin's Creed stories is they really teach you a lot about history.
Yeah.
Anyways, you were saying about Hatshepsut.
Yeah, Hatshepsut. Hatshepsut is a very impressive... Okay, start dodging. Start trying to dodge.
Right.
There you go. There you go. That's how you do it. That's how you stop it from being an insta-kill. So Hatshepsut, like... The thing is, like, when the previous pharaoh died, like, next in line was Tutmos III, but he was way too young. Like... So Hatshepsut took over, which was not normal, but she had been both the wife of a previous pharaoh, the sister of a previous pharaoh, and the daughter of a previous pharaoh. Mm-hmm. And some of those overlapped, by the way. So she had so much, like, royal right that people were like, alright, Hatshepsut can be pharaoh. And she was determined to, like, because, you know, she knew, like, they didn't want her to be pharaoh, she was determined to do such a great job. Mm-hmm. So she actually did do a very, very good job. She was very well educated. And because, like, daughter, sister, and wife of previous pharaoh, she actually, like, had, like, she had learned from all of that. And, she focused, obviously now she wasn't a warrior pharaoh, she focused on the economy of Egypt. Like, she, like, was very good, actually, at building up the economy, building up the temples, and improving trade and all of that. And since she knew Thutmose would eventually be pharaoh, she actually enrolled him in, like, classes and combat practice, because she wanted him to be ready for anything. And it was believed that, you know, it was expected that once Thutmose came of age, you know, he'd take over, but she stayed pharaoh until she died, like, because, like, she felt she had more to offer, so she, like, kept being pharaoh. And then when Thutmose did eventually take over, he, like, yeah, he was a fantastic warrior pharaoh. He fought on, you know, the lines with his men and everything, in a chariot, granted, but, you know, he still fought, and he was very good at it. So yeah, like, some people say, like some people idolize, like, Nefertiti or Cleopatra purely for being women, and it's like, if you're gonna do that, maybe look at Hatshepsut. I think she's a way better option.
She's probably, from what I can tell, she sounds like one of the best pharaohs, if not the best.
Yeah, she was an excellent pharaoh.
The fact that she not just, she knew she wouldn't be a great warrior, so she educated herself in everything else.
Yeah, she was like, she knew her limits, and she was like, I'm going to take what I'm not limited in and fucking crush that shit. And she did. I think she's a great influence, honestly. Oh, what? Why did the map come out?
I think you pressed the middle thing.
I think you pressed my fucking buttons.
Only one time, Andrew. We're not supposed to talk about it. I have to go now. It's late where I am. Goodbye. Bye, Baron Brezek. And thank you for following.
Okay, I'm not gonna
Mana
risk it. I'm
Kanuamu.
using the warrior bow. Oh, and that made me able to do this. Great.
Double healing, and now you're on that third bar.
Okay.
I think you got this one. This is the run. Alright.
Oh, shit. I thought he was going to do the regular spin. I wasn't expecting
No,
the
every time he
stab.
does a spin now, he does a stab at the end.
Oh, damn it. No.
Oh, you're fine, Okay.
That would have killed me.
Yeah. He's gonna do a spin and then stab.
No, just regular spin. See, well, it's a little hard to predict sometimes. Sometimes he does the spin stab, sometimes he does the double spin.
Stab.
Yeah, that's stab.
The fact that he doesn't really pause a lot between attacks makes this boss really hard. That's why it's hard.
And, like, one thing is, like, with Akhenaten, I could dodge, because his attacks were powerful, but he was slow. I could dodge his attacks and then hit him from behind, but since this guy does spin all the way around attacks, not so much of an option. At first I was trying that, but it turned out to be a bad idea.
The other thing, you know why? The other reason I like this DLC.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Just release it. Use the fucking warrior bow. We can't take any chances. Fucking double heal.
The reason I'm realizing why I'm liking this DLC, even though
Yeah.
oh, that was a free charge. Oh well.
I wasn't
He's gonna have a
taking
new.
any
He's
damage.
gonna have new attacks.
Yeah.
So let's see what it
Oh,
is.
oh no! Yep, that's the new attack. Okay, so now he does like a charge up thing. Predator bow. Let's use up this shit. Like, why the hell not?
We got rid of almost a full bar with that.
Yep.
The reason I like this DLC though
Yeah.
is because for most of the main game, all the enemies are the exact same.
Yeah.
Like there's some variety. There's the variety. There's like the small guys, or the regular guys. I'll wait for you to.
Yeah.
There's the regular guys who are not hard to fight, and sometimes they have shields. Then there are the guys with the giant shields and the clubs. Nice
Yeah.
dodge. Then there are the archers, and then there are the annoying stab and run away guys, right?
Yeah.
But besides like some small variety, pretty much every enemy is the same. And then bosses are the same as are just the big enemies, but tougher. There was like almost no difference in fighting a boss or doing killing one of your targets than there was just going through the rest of the world. Except
until,
for
like Septimus.
yeah, until like the very end of the story.
Yeah.
And he was super easy to fight because we had to level up so much. It took us what 3 tries to kill him. Whereas these guys actually have unique battles. They have unique attack animations. Wait, use the fire one.
Yeah, I will, but first I'm not taking chances because he has attacks that'll insta-kill me if I don't have 3 bars. I just realized I haven't been using these. I should have been using these. It doesn't do that much damage, but it's something. He has all these new combos, they're scaring me. Burn! Why didn't you burn? I don't like it when you don't burn. Stop that. Stop not burning.
Anyways, yeah, these guys have their own story connected to them, and it's all mythical. But on top of all that, the boss fights are just fun.
Yeah. You know what? I think I can finish this with the warrior bow. Maybe not. I have to save 1 just in case. 1 charge of warrior bow. No, you don't.
Oh,
we
you
did it! It's
High five.
over! Oh, die again, you loser! Oh.
Do you see what just
we
appeared
killed
with
the
a
chip.
feather?
Yeah. Ah, lift the curse. We did it! We did it!
His father, Akhenaten, passed down the orb.
Uh-huh.
Tutankhamun wanted to restore balance. He entrusted it to the priests of Amun.
Why is Tutankhamun so fucking tall?
But Isidora distorted the ritual in the name of vengeance. She betrayed her own.
Ah, so that's
Bitch.
what happened.
Tutankhamun sleeps eternal.
Oh, we got a spear.
We got his speed.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
That is cool. I am glad we got that. It's like, yeah, we got Nefertiti's like double blades and stuff. Okay. Leave the Duat to the Ren will guide the way. Yeah, now we're in Tutankhamun's Duat section. And see, this is a darker one. This one's pretty cool.
I really
Check it
like
out.
this. Yeah, this is pretty
Yeah,
cool.
this is pretty sweet.
It's like underground.
This is a
It's like
cool
it's
one.
Niflheim.
Yeah, look at
oh,
this.
Wow, that's
Look
beautiful.
at how cool this is.
This reminds me kind of Avatar.
Yeah, this is one of the main ones I remembered when we went into this DLC. I was like, oh, I can't wait till we get to this one. This one feels the most underworld.
Yeah, it really does. The other ones felt kind of like heaven underworld. This one feels
Yeah.
like underworld.
Yeah, we went to the Reeds one, we went to the water one, now this is like the mine one or something. Like, yeah, it's more underworldy and everything. I love these giant jackal
Jackals. Oh, they look
statues.
fucking cool.
It's so cool. This is so cool. It is 6:31. So
Let's get to the end of this and then we'll.
I think we have to go through the entire Duat to follow this thing, though.
Do we?
I think so.
We'll.
Because it's saying leave the Duat.
Yeah, I know. We'll just get to the end of it and then. Because I don't think we'll have to do much. It's just walking.
Ooh, yeah, look, got a big statue there.
We can come back in here at the beginning of the next
I
stream.
cannot wait to return to this Duat. This is gonna be fun.
What's that sound? That...
I don't know, actually.
Where'd it
Where'd
go?
the Ren go? Oh,
Oh.
there you are. Kylo Ren, come back.
No, Kylo, come back. We have to kiss as friends. Fucking stupid. That was just a kiss of friendship. Yeah,
it's
because
okay.
I always just kiss my
What,
friends. on
you
the
you
mouth.
don't make out with your friends?
That he was just trying to cover his ass because people were like, this came out of nowhere. There was, I mean,
remember when we saw that shit in the theater? We were like, oh, that happened.
yeah, that's how I felt. That happened, and then he just disappeared, so it doesn't matter in the end.
It's probably
Another
just there 'cause
Nubian
so
warrior.
many people were shipping them. Oh shit, we're in a pretty high level area.
It wasn't that many people that were shipping them. It was just the Twitter people, though. But unfortunately, companies always want to
The
get.
Raylo fandom is insane. They are, and I mean that they are actually insane. Because, like, did you hear about some of the shit they were doing?
No.
They were literally harassing Adam Driver's real family because they wanted Adam Driver to leave his wife and marry Daisy Ridley.
Fucking... What the fuck?
Yeah, because that's how important their shipping is to them, is they need the actors in real life to get married, even if they're already with someone else.
That's actually fucking toxic.
Yeah. Look at this. This is it's like Apophis's skeleton or some shit.
Is that Apophis?
I don't know, but I could believe it. It's pretty.
Wait, let's see what the skull is.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's get to the gut. What is this? I can't fucking see.
It looks like
it's hard to tell.
Well, that's its
I think
jaw.
this is the jaw.
But that doesn't look like a snake
That doesn't
jaw.
look like
Yeah.
a snake jaw. Yeah.
So maybe it is an Apophis.
But it's something.
It's something. It's something.
It adds to the world.
It makes you want to know what it is. And
Yeah.
it makes you. If this was the game right here, I would want to know what that is.
Yeah.
It's just this area. See, oh my god, that's fucking cool.
Yeah. These lotus flowers, if they're lotus, I assume they're lotus. They look.
They might be not forget-me-nots, but there's a type of plant. There's a type of plant that only opens up at night.
Oh yeah, it might be one of those. Okay, I guess this is the exit.
The exit.
Shit.
Egg
Hey
shit.
guys, it's okay. I'm leaving, so you don't have to get mad, right? I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
No soul may leave the underworld. Not even
Enough. Turn back. I was trying to. You guys attacked me, you assholes.
Oh, we can hear her talking. You might want to just leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna peace out. It's okay. It's okay. We's all good. Yep.
That was funny. That was a funny
Bye.
way.
Ragdoll.
How far back is it going to take us?
Not that far.
To finish what her mother started.
Oh,
A ritual to restore my
it counts as we escaped, I guess. Do you want to stop here?
Yeah, we can just stop here.
Yeah.
This Ren.
Oh my god, no way. Look what happened. It fucked up. It checkpointed us outside the Duat, but our quest is still to leave the Duat, and we have to follow that Ren that's in the Duat out of the Duat that we're already out of. Ubisoft!
Oh my god.
So, this was a nice stream.
Yeah, that
was a very, very cool, very cool.
Alright, let me see who's streaming right now so we can raid them. That was something I didn't know.
Sorry, the Raylo fucks did what? You heard me.
Yeah, they actually did that apparently, so.
Oh god.
This is why people say that the Star Wars fandom is the most toxic.
They definitely have some of the most toxic people in it.
Yeah. Alright, we're just gonna be lazy. We're gonna raid Jeremy, because I don't have time to look for someone else, because I got some shit I gotta do.
Doko says, what do you think of my idea so far? I really love that you're bringing back some really old school Disney stuff. I've always said I like to see old school Disney get some more like attention, like you're doing with the Big Bad Wolf and the Three Caballeros and Robin Hood.
Yeah, that sounds fun. I do like bring back old stuff, and you know, remember the past. The past was important, and it still is.
Maleficent, Scar, and Hades being some of the biggest bads makes a lot of sense.
And adding Dr. Facilier in there is nice.
I love Queen Grimhilda taking over Nottingham. That's something I'd really like to see. So yeah, really cool ideas.
Yeah, I think they're all really fun ideas. And you know what's a really fun idea? If I see you all tomorrow in tomorrow's stream, and if you go to Anders' videos and just click the like button on them, really bump up his engagement there and bump up my engagement here, that would be a really cool idea. But most importantly, we're going to go raid our friend Jeremy. So copy those messages. Zagard's cat brought me here, PogChamp. Or if you are subscribed, Zagard uses Dragon Power, so now I'm here, Zagard7. And we're going to copy that and spam it in our friend Jeremy's chat as we raid him right now. Guys, just remember, stay safe, stay smart, stay healthy. Be thankful for everyone you have in your life, everything you have in your life. And most importantly, number one, don't believe in yourself. Believe in me, who believes in you. Bye-bye, chat, and we'll see you tomorrow.